He did it again, that son of a bitch. Isolation Nation, welcome to the 200th episode of the Social Distancing
Microphone.
What?
We can't hear you because you're not talking into your microphone.
Hear me? We should have probably done a sound check for the 200th episode.
Ben, you know what? Here, move over. My microphone. Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah,
your mic's not on at all, Ben. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
Yeah, it's just coming in through mine, I guess. All right. So while we figure that out, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course,
there are 69 people in the waiting room right now. Do not let anyone else in. There are 69 people in the waiting room right now, or in the participants right now. Just keep it right there.
Chat on the YouTube. Stop letting people in while we're doing this. Okay. Chat on the YouTube. Do all that stuff. Throw on those Facebook stars. Just whatever you do. Thank you for supporting the show for this long. And you know what? I don't need my mask. Ben left. Hey everybody. Okay, so if you want to support the show, so ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
My mic working now?
No.
Yeah, it seems like it's working.
Oh, it's up to full volume. This is some bullshit.
All right, I got control. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Bowers.
Hey, what's up? Maybe Steve's mustache is stealing all the volume. Have we thought about that? You can't hear the microphone because of Steve's mustache? Like it's just sucking all the everything out of the room?
This mustache is loud, by the way. It is extremely loud. So, Bow Wow, how you doing? You excited?
Doing good. I'm in my gold coat for the 200th. I don't know if that's a goal. I've never done anything for 200 times, so I don't know what the goal, what that number is. But I'm excited about it.
I've never done anything for 3 times.
I've done about anything in general. Fucking sex. I'm talking about just in general. I've probably eaten 200 chicken nuggets. That's for sure. Rachel's here. Rachel, how you doing? Are you ready for this?
You guys, it's not like we've done 200 episodes and knew, to make sound check and actually check the things that we were going to be using, right?
We've been setting stuff up for an hour. Does my mic work now?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Excellent. My God.
Cheers, everybody. I'm going to get a little inebriated.
So Steve, what's that, or Ben, what's that mustache like in person? Is that giving you are you feeling like?
This is the second time I've looked at Steve. I first saw it was blinding and I looked away. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot.
I'll be honest, the reason I'm not wearing my glasses right now is because I don't want to see what this looks like on screen. It has nothing to do with the light reflecting. This is
did you go tell Ben's neighbors you were there? Because that's going to be important.
Yeah, part of the rule. They actually knew from the Air Canada magnet. But this is for the movie next week. I figure it's the 200th episode. I'll reveal it early. So this is the cop mustache.
Oh God! Staring at it on video and life. It's a lot. We have 3 screens set up here. This, by the way, is the potential new set I might be doing the show from. So tell us your feedback. I can go back to my office too.
By the way, I do want to add that all cop mustaches are bastards. I don't know about cops themselves, but definitely the mustache.
You should defund your mustache, dude. Personally.
What happened? My razor got defunded right at the end. So this is such an exciting episode. We're doing all kinds of stuff throughout. The idea is that we're all doing stuff that puts us out of our comfort zones, although other hosts of the show would be perfectly comfortable doing those things. So I'm gonna be smoking pot for the second time in my life, which the other 3 hosts are like big fucking deal. Bowers is gonna be drinking a green juice, not just a vegetable, but the kind of vegetable that you're drinking that's not as bad. That's not as bad.
It's not the same thing.
No, but it's actually it's very large.
What's
Are you gonna finish
in it?
The whole thing?
If there's fruit in it, it's not going to be as bad tasting. But
it's got kale. It said kale, Blazer. It's got kale in it. It's got no sugar added. It's got to be terrible. There's no sugar added at all to whatever green shit is in here.
Bowers is also wearing his kale blazer, and then Ben is going to be doing poop jokes. something. Although Flowers and I have no problem with that. And then Rachel is doing stand-up for the first time, which puts her out of her comfort zone. So, even though the other three of us have a combined 50 years of stand-up experience.
Yes.
But this will be the most people at someone's first time probably ever, though. To have 70 people in the front row, that doesn't normally happen at your first time doing comedy. It's usually 8 people. Bartender.
How many people were in the hotel by your jacuzzi?
Time for stand-up.
There will be thousands of people watching. It's not just the front row, but there's thousands of people watching live. Not to make you any more nervous at all, Rachel, but there's thousands of people watching. And I did live stream when I fucked that hot tub. Okay.
No, but Rachel, what the difference on this though is that there will be people rooting for you for the first time you're doing stand-up comedy, as opposed to first time someone performs, which is 12 people in a bar being like, "Who the fuck is this?"
There were a couple maintenance guys kind of rooting on my hot tub.
So that's gonna make it feel even worse when I bomb.
That was what we were saying. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I don't think she's gonna bomb though. I think she's gonna go good. I think
I think so
Steve's
too.
gonna get bombed. I think Ben will probably do okay. I'm probably gonna throw up. But I think out of the 3 of us, Rachel's gonna do the best.
I will say that I decided, because I know that I'm supposed to have snacks. Like, I don't know much about smoking pot, but I know I'm supposed to have snacks. And since it's things out of my comfort zone, I got Christmas tree snacks.
There's more snacks being delivered to us soon. And also, speaking of out of the comfort zone, I really went for it, you guys. When I performed this set, let me just say, I will never be more uncomfortable than doing anything in my life. I really went for it. There's lots of different kinds of number 2 jokes that I wrote, but some of them I really get graphic. Okay, let me just say that, and I don't like it. And
I mean, if you're still calling them number 2 jokes, I'm not that encouraged by how awesome this is gonna be.
I'm not saying it outside the set, but I go for it during the set. I use the words.
Okay, all right.
I will say that based on how he's describing it, I don't want to be in the room.
Well, you won't be, Steve, because you're going to be hammered. You'll be in some other.
At the end of it, I'll be like, "So Ben, when are you going to do your set?" All right, we have an insanely large front row today. I don't even know if we'll be able. Are we going to be able to introduce all of them? It's an insane amount.
Yes, I think we should just very quickly say everybody's name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna power through. I'm gonna power through everybody.
All right.
Okay? I can't go any, but then it blocks the screen. I can't see the people.
It was in the shot.
Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely a good fix. Video front row, join us. Turn your cameras on. It's our 200th episode. We thank you all very much for being with us. We are joined by Dana Z. Bunster, appropriately in the first spot right there, the Isolation Nation shirt, and the fantastic Stephen Tabor book in the background. Love that. We got Jack Dostal with us. We've got Frank Notaro from TV Street Smarts. We've got Sean Ehrlich in the celebratory yellows. We've got Anna Hood with our special made 200 balloons. We've got Dan Graves. We've got Meg Begley Jr. We got Abby in the house. Natalie Renee. Colleen Hansen Erickson. Marissa Francis Harnedy. Techie Jack Andrews with us. We got Bert Dizon in the house. Kate Louise. Brad Clark on the Brad Clark 5. We got Becky Byrne, sister of famous Asian comedian Steve Byrne. We've got Anna in the house. We have got Leedy E. Corbin with us, of course. Thank you, Leedy. Jazz hands, baby. Thank you so much. We have got Sarah Green here, everybody. Wow, Bunster really laughed hard at that one. We got Sarah Green. We got Tony in the house. OG front. Tony, what up?
I'm just making it worse.
We got Tam Poo the. Made me say poo. Thanks a lot, Tam. Taking photos of me in the background. Gotta love that. We have Frank Berman with very sophisticated glasses on, trying to prove he's not just a painting in the background that's poorly lit.
By the way, can I just, before you go to the next page of people, because we have so many people, how would it be if we started every stand-up show like this? Like you just go to the over here. We got John next to him.
That's sometimes how I start.
I was gonna say, have you ever seen Ben do stand up? That's the first 15 minutes of his show is introducing himself to every single person. It's very engaging. People like it.
We have got Jeremy Day, the Punisher, is with us, everybody. Deanie the Bat McQueen is in the house. We got Uncle Randy on the set of Idiot Test with Steve putting his finger in my mouth, his crooked ass finger.
Remember that episode? That was a good episode.
Oh my God.
Right.
But I would have failed the Idiot Test that time for allowing that to happen. We've got John Duggan here, everybody. What up, Dougs? We've got Patrick Yoakley in the house. Kate Louise. We already said hello to Kate Louise. We already said hello to Becky Byrne. I'm confused by why people are repeating, but hello again. We've got Hayden, the graphics master, Master, everybody. We got Ron Gould in the house. Jason B. Michelle Lunger. Tesha Lee. Adler 69. No substitutes in the house. There's no substitute. Still Rob is here. Cass is joining us. Thank you for correcting me. Chris LaBalls in the house and his fan club. We got Ranka Haneke here. We got Bill Thompson. No one knows if he's in a corner. Nobody puts Bill Thompson in a corner against his will. We got Mary Leber here. We've got Judy Bonello. We got Cannabis Jones here to freak everybody out.
I see that.
Thomas Ropp is in the house. Brian O'Connor literally underwater on that mortgage. We've got Diana Gonzalez. Thank you for the congrats. LJ Mutson stuff is here. Joseph Scavino just smoked a huge puff right there. Shonda with us. We got Savannah Martin, fresh from graduation. That joke will never land. Savannah Martin. Allison West is in the house. Hello, Allie. We got Courtney Thorne Smith is back, fresh from the set of According to Jim at Melrose Place. We've got Laura Lone in the house. We got Shannon Burke, Greg Murphy, Josepha Snyder, Carrie Campbell, Jan Skittles Johnson with the big bong. We got Cassie Nolan, Joel, Lindsey Brown with the 200 backdrop. We got Hannah. We got Matthew Gallagher.
Twin.
Rachel's twin brother. They look exactly the same.
We do not. We're not even close. Fingers, yeah.
Joining us, everybody.
Hopefully we didn't miss anyone. Sometimes Zoom moves some of the screens around and there are a fuck ton of you. So hopefully we did not miss anybody. Hello to all of you. Thank you for joining us, not only for this episode, but for the other 199. Bowers, do we have an overnight game?
Oh, we did, actually. We had an overnight game, and it was, if you could give 200 things to the host, what would you give them? Julie Creedor had 200, Ben 200 globes, Rachel 200 Zaras, Bowers 200 jackets, and Steve $200,000 for Steel City AF. Sound pretty cool. And then Cass had Ben tiny figurines of random exotic animals, Bowers single-serve bottles of different types of barbecue sauce, Rachel round-trip tickets to visit Zara, and Steve books filled with obscure regional trivia from different places all over the world. So I thought that one worked out pretty well for all of them.
He knows. I
He
know
knows
those.
that shit already.
Yeah. I will say, Bowers.
The books are so he can prove to you that he's right, Ben. Whenever you're like, I'm sure that he's like, fuck, you look right there. It's called a room, not a fucking whatever. And then you can prove
to prove to anyone. They know. Bowers,
no, not to anyone. I said Ben, just Ben. These are just specifically.
Yeah,
used...
send the books. Send the books, please. I do not like how fast you read those because that means I have to smoke sooner.
I've got a lot of generals coming in already, guys. If we want to get to some of those.
I think it would be good if Steve smoked while you were reading generals, and the longer the generals are, the longer he has to smoke. That seems like a good idea.
Today's game, we're doing something a little bit different today. So instead of the standard pun game that we're doing, what we're doing is throw in your favorite moment of the show so far. And so whatever that is, obviously try to keep it brief and things that we know, but throw in your favorite moment of the show. As always, the front row gets to do that for free, but if you would like to do that and you're not in the front row, throw in a tip, at least $5 on the Venmo, the PayPal, or the Super Chat, and throw those in, and we'll read those at the end of the show.
Actually, not at the end of the show. We'll read them throughout the show because there's already a lot.
Read those throughout the show. There's no winner today. We're all winners.
Yeah,
today.
there's no winner today. Also, my favorite moment of the show, hands down, was in the 200th episode when my fucking mic didn't work at the top of the show.
That was also my favorite moment.
I think Rachel's gonna be the winner of the show. But anyway, here's what I think we should do. Steve, are you smoking a bong, a joint? How are you smoking this weed? Because that's.
So I thought I was gonna smoke a joint, and I don't know enough terms to know what the fuck this thing is. But Ben is a degenerate, so he got me a thing. What's it called, Ben?
It is called Bubbler.
So Ben got me a bubbler, which I thought was the Wisconsin term for a water fountain, because regional knowledge. But it turns out that it is a way to smoke. What is it? It's like if a bong fucked a joint. Like what is it?
Bong fucked a pipe. It's a
bong
combo of
fucked
a
a pipe.
bong and a pipe. I will be smoking out of my bong, but Steve will be smoking out of his pipe as bubblers. Really a pipe, but there's some water in there, making it a little easier on your throat.
Thank you.
And this again is courtesy of my weed guy cousin Dan, who works with Cream of the Crop Gardens right here. You can see it. Please support them if you can. Follow them on Instagram at COTC_gardens.
Yeah.
They are
By the
pretty
way,
awesome.
it's his actual cousin Dan. It's not just a weed guy named
That's
Cousin
right.
Dan.
That's right. And in the LA area, Speedy Weedy will deliver it. Atrium and Woodland Hills and MMD shops
Plug it
It's kind
while
of cool,
I'm smoking.
actually.
will bring it to you. So check that out. But Speedy Weedy will deliver it to you.
All right. What do I do?
So here's what you do. You just hold your finger on that while you're inhaling.
Okay.
Wait, Steve. Do you have a computer set up with all your emails? Because once you get stoned, you're gonna want your emails.
It's about being out of our comfort zone. I have closed my computer, but that said, I also made sure all of the stuff I brought to Ben's is in one little corner, so that I can just at the end I'll be too high to find it. So it's just all in one place. Too high to find it, and Ben will be too unorganized. So I decided to put it in one little place. so-
Carmel, please hide Steve's stuff. So, I also made sure this time that we got Steve an indica, so that Steve, hopefully you will see for the first time, chill Steve. Relax. See if that's what happens. So you hold your finger down on that little hole while you inhale, and it fills up smoke into the chamber. And then when you're ready, you let go and you inhale it all into your mouth and take it into your lungs. Deep inhale and then exhale it, and you might cough a little bit.
I'm
and
gonna
that's
try,
it.
but I'm also laughing at the fact that I didn't even think about that I do look like a cop right now.
The whole relationship could have been an elaborate sting operation. Are you a cop?
Steve, I hate to break this to you, but you do not look like a cop right now. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, you can put a mustache on it, whatever. It doesn't.
A mustache on a guy it doesn't look like a pig. Is that what you were saying?
My extreme goal this time is to try to have Steve have a pleasant experience, so he might enjoy weed once in a while. So we're gonna try to get it. Sure, we're gonna start with just one nice big hit. Hopefully, now that he's access to this world, he'll be able to get back there after one. If he doesn't feel it, we'll give him another one.
I gotta say, I'm already enjoying it. It's a great experience. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited.
All right.
Start inhaling.
This so reminds me of middle school.
By the way, in middle school, Bowers used to sell weed to 41-year-old comedians. That's why this reminds me.
I sold cinnamon toothpicks in middle school. I
I
was
could try a little
I
bit
think
more
do one
because I didn't
more,
get.
yeah.
I didn't get much.
It's not like
I didn't really
Try,
understand.
Steve, try putting it in your mouth first and then breathing it in. Try putting the smoke just in your mouth first and then breathe it in once it's in your mouth.
Your fingers are now let go of your finger, and now keep inhaling. There you go. I'm seeing a bunch go in there. Deep inhale.
Breathe it in.
There you go.
Oh, okay. That was a hit. There it is. Okay. All right. Steve gets fun in 10, 9, 8.
How do you want to eat these Christmas trees?
You don't have the munchies yet. You just haven't had a carb in a long time. Stop it.
Yeah. But I'm worried if I smoke too much, I'll reveal the coordinates of the Jewish space laser.
Of course, can't let Steve perform. Can't let Steve be high by himself. So here we go.
All right. This is the first time that something's gone in somebody's mouth in this house in a long time.
First time Ben's blown something into somebody's face. I met Henry Horse, and it was weed that I was talking about.
Generals.
Let's do some general.
All right, so we had starting us off Tina
What the hell is
McGillen from
behind-
New Zealand.
What the hell is behind you? Did someone
What?
come all over that wall? What
It's
is behind
called
you?
art, Bowers.
Somebody's sick or it comes yellow.
I love the idea that Bowers is like, what is behind you? Because I would wear it as a jacket.
One like that, I think. I got you. Give me for
I
it.
love that those are not mutually exclusive thoughts. That Bowers is both like, I'd wear that as a jacket. Also, it looks like cum on the wall.
I'll tap my mic and make sure the Ben didn't fuck with it. Is it on?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Hey, you're
Just
Is your original sound on, guys? Because you're getting cut off by laughs. I don't know if your original sound's on or not.
It's
I need to
on.
figure that out.
Original sounds on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
All right, generals. Rachel, let's go.
Generals.
Generals in the corner of my mind.
Tina from New Zealand. Congrats on the 200th episode. Unfortunately, I don't watch the show.
Nice.
Greg Murphy. Congratulations to the SDSC crew on episode 400. 200. 4 times as long as the 50 episode run of Only in America, starring Steve's favorite comic, Larry the Cable Guy. Rachel and the guys don't know this is about to happen, but turn on your camera, Larry. Welcome to SDSC.
No. How high am I this quickly? There's no fucking. God, you just spotlit Patrick.
I just picked somebody.
All right.
Wait,
Athletic.
real quick, Steve, how do you feel so far?
I feel like this is tasty. I mean, I feel a little more chill than normal. Like I don't have the normal anxiety that I would have in a room full of this much shit around me.
I think that is a compliment. Also, Steve's definitely more chill because there are 2 keyboards in front of us, and he's not taking those crooked ass fingers towards them at all. He's really. Steve's fingers go directions that God never.
Hey, Steve, you gotta wait on the snack cakes a little bit. You're gonna be way hungrier in about 20 minutes. Don't eat all your snacks.
You don't control me.
I need to get higher for this. I need to get.
I agree with you. All right, keep going, Rachel. Or this is going to take 900 years. Just keep.
Joe
talking.
Payne sent us $42.42. It's like,
thanks, Joe.
congratulations on 200. I wish I could be there today. We miss you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Gus Walsh said, with today's being SDSC's season 2 finale, I can only hope it ends with Steve and Rachel getting married.
That's why Rachel's brother is here to walk her down the aisle.
But Kevin's right here.
Oh, that's going to be so embarrassing.
By the way, like on some shows, there's like a will they, won't they. On here with me and Rachel, it's a won't they, won't they.
It's a did they, didn't they. It's a different thing.
No, Bowers, you just don't know what people look like. This is all your fault. You have no idea whose face was whose. That was the problem.
You know what? I have a comeback to that, but I'm not going to say it. Rachel, keep doing the generals.
No, don't. I'll murder you if you say something mean. I have no capacity to come back right now. This is a good cake.
Athletic Rehabilitation Therapy Massage said that their first game and also their first show, they won. And they've been chasing that high ever since. Hashtag all John Wick dogs go to heaven.
I love it.
Nice. That's what we do. It's like a drug dealer. We give you the first one for free, and then we learn. Wait, Ben, I forgot to say thank you for the drugs.
You're welcome. Gardens can do this to you, okay? Judge as you
Cream
will.
of the Crop Gardens can give you a stupid mustache. Oh, that's not what you meant. Sorry. Okay.
Nope, I meant all of this.
Got it. Okay. That's also not something that the customers want.
That's true. People have weird tastes out there. There's weird niches for everything, though. You got to.
I'm like, hey, do you have a strain that makes me like tall and pale and mean to people? Can I have that? Do you have anything that goes well with sunburn?
Steve always burns people's because you get burned by the world. So you have to pay it forward.
I just look up at the sun and go, I learned it from watching you.
Yeah. In the morning, he's like, curse you, son. I will burn people when the night falls.
The kind of weed that makes Steve mean is called I forget. All right, Rachel. I can't say it. It's
With their internet, guys.
Hey.
So you'll have to do what you do best at Vamp.
Oh, okay, just Vamp. All right, so
Rachel has no
Rachel.
internet? That's good. That's good.
Rachel has a problem with her internet right before her set.
Stativa. That's what it's called. It's called Stativa.
I know how
No.
we
Stutter about Stativa?
Stativa.
No, stevia is artificial sweetener, which is
Stativa.
the reason that artificial sweetener is called stevia is because it's I'm not actually sweet.
You're not
It's
actually
artificial.
sweet,
It's all artificial. Yeah. No, I am. I'm sweet and low.
If you guys, need me to fill some time, let me just redo the opening of the show.
I don't need you to. I'm good.
She's back.
Thank you so much. I'm good, and I'm back on wired internet. So
Nicely done. We also have Rachel's brother here to fill in for her in case she loses her internet.
all right, Matt, you ready? Oh, he left. He left, everybody.
Rachel, would you rather him leave now or during your set?
Now.
Been way worse. Been way worse. We just be like, hey Matthew, how did I do? Oh, must be internet.
All right, we have to get through these tips and get through
Yes.
this. It's already 3:30.
Not my fault. You got me stoned. Fuck you.
You're not.
Does anyone have a
Please,
pacifier for Steve?
You won't shut up because you look like a cop. It has nothing to do with you being stoned.
Honest, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Right. Reggio. Happen Bison Quarantine. Thanks for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Paul Macaulay Pine. Thank you for the laughs and a way to track how long lockdown has been going on. It's been something to look forward to during this time.
That's true.
You're very welcome.
Ben Sewell said, happy 200. Congrats on an amazing show, bringing so many wonderful people together. And then their favorite memory is when Kristen Key was singing Bumpin' Fabrics and Smashin' Masks. His girlfriend, they say it back and forth before bumping masks.
And what do you just do to the lights in here?
I just created a little mood lighting. I realized I didn't turn down the house light, so we couldn't see what's
Oh no.
We right now see all of you guys, by the way, on two huge screens. We're in the club. Oh my God, what's walking into the room right now? Come on.
Who? She's a who, Ben.
It's Carmel. It's too late. You're already on camera. There's a camera there. Carmel, everybody.
Holy.
Hey.
Thank you, love. We can...
This is ice cream. Like it's various kinds of.
Carmel,
Ice
say hi on, you want to like wave on camera real quick? There's Carmel.
I
Everybody.
can't believe I wasted my appetite on a Christmas tree. I better
know,
smoke more.
Brother's coming back. I see him
Like
in the
we
lobby.
said, it's all about being out of our comfort zones. For the first time, Ben will be eating on camera.
Oh, Holy shit.
That's
By the way,
fucking
if
good.
Carmel, Ben, if every time you get stoned, Carmel brings you ice cream, I'm not even mad that she won't fuck you. Like, that's a pretty good trick.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
I saw Matthew join the
That's
Zoom again.
a
Fuck
great
you, Matthew. Fuck you.
Left at the same time, maybe your internet's twins. Who knows? All right, Rachel, let's catch up.
Like
All
Bowers.
right, I'll catch us up.
I'm not that mad. That's how I'm able to host a comedy show. I'm not getting laid that much, but fuck it. You know what I mean?
No, I'm saying I didn't get it till this exact moment. So nice job.
Do you think he'd have time to crack jokes if he was actually getting laid? This is good for his career.
Don't hear that, Carmel.
Sorry, Rachel. Sorry, go ahead.
Technics $2 Technics tip tells terrific thanks to the 200th.
Thanks to
Waco
two.
said Steve may not be Aladdin, but he can give you a magic carpet ride you'll never forget with that stash.
A whole new bird. Fantastic insult from you. Steve likes to say, shut the fuck up. You know you've been owned by Steve.
You just got ice cream muted, motherfucker. I love it.
To be honest, I think I might be funnier this way.
All right. Jake Parker said, I've never seen Bowers look so lovingly at anything as when Steve held up those snacks and chips and dip. Gus Walsh said that he has so many favorite memories, but thank you guys for the good times.
My favorite one was when he tried to murder me as a chicken.
Winklepleck, one of the OGs, said happy 200. First landmark I've missed in the front row, watching from work. I love you all. Thanks for being part of my quarantine life.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jen.
Thank you, Jen.
Curtis Mason said, this is awesome. This reminds me of when I started smoking. I was completely against weed until I was 23. I didn't know how to inhale and it was embarrassing. It changed my life for the better since then.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
I was 42, 23, same thing.
Guys, is this a reverse intervention?
Yes, actually.
The whole
We're all going to read letters about how you haven't been fun and we need you to do better.
We've surrounded you with all of your friends on Zoom. Want to make sure you do more drugs.
Howard and I talked in late February when the pandemic was getting started, and we said, what can we do to make Steve a stoner?
Oh, like you guys were friends before this show. Shut
We
up.
were.
We texted back and forth. I gave him my ideas on his presidency for about 15 minutes before he made me get out of his car. Or my.
I like the idea that he made you get out of your car, that he's like, I don't like his ideas so much. Leave your car by the side of the road and go.
No, I forgot the only reason he was even talking to me because I drove him home. He didn't have to Uber. So that was why we were there.
Bowers, if it makes you feel any better, I don't remember any of this.
No.
I know.
Bowers, no. You drove him home because he Ubered.
That's why I drove Lyft, always parked outside the Improv, hoping I could get a more famous comedian to drive me home so I could, get something to happen, and it was just Ben.
That's right. He was always hoping he would get a more famous comedian than Ben. Rachel, what do we have coming in?
Rita O'Donnell wishes us a happy 200. Thank you, Rita. Patrick
Thanks, Rita.
Buckley.
Thank you, Riri.
General, too bad there's not an option for half penny, or there's 48 half pennies for the space lasers, and send us 48.48.
Nice.
Dana sent us $200 and said, to Ben, I'm paying now so you guys will remember temporarily. Thanks for letting me know.
Thank you so much, Dana. You also sent a prop over. Also, I'm already stoned too, so I don't remember what you just said, but I think, anyway. I'm supposed to open it today, I think. I need to find it. An envelope.
Oh, yeah, you could find an envelope in this house easy. maybe
probably-
check
they're
the
probably-
other envelopes.
Yeah, there's probably no less than 50,000 envelopes full of shit in that house somewhere. To find the right envelope is the hard
I
part.
will reveal a great secret. How do you think I have so much junk and also am able to find things incredibly quickly? It's simple. My design aesthetic is heavily based on the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, and that no one else understands it.
Go up and look based on code, and I can find things very quickly.
It's the do he decimal system, and the answer is no, he do not.
Ben's house is also like the library because everybody at the computers is jerking off the whole time.
I missed part of that, and
You heard it. You know what he said.
back in 8 seconds with envelope, 12 seconds. If I can find it, I could.
All right, Rachel, while he's gone, read through some tips.
Ingo says, Rachel, you got this. Thank you, Ingo.
Hell yeah.
Do this very soon. Renee, happy 200. Wish I could be there, but I'm stuck at work. Thanks for everything, quarantine. Technic said, Steve smokes sativa, so SDSC seemed silly. Indica?
Yeah, I smoked indica so that I could relax.
Okay.
That's what I was told. I don't know the difference.
Amanda Salad's favorite moment was the Diarrhea King for sure. Everything started out all fun and games, but the poor man had no clue what was coming to him. Sorry, Ben, but bring on the real shit show.
I missed that as well. I was out of the room. That was
Casey
double
Skinner, that was great when he put Diarrhea King up on the board and then
that's right.
thought it was gonna be funny, and then we just destroyed him the rest of the time. That became his whole thing.
Yep.
Wow. All right, we got Ben's envelope.
very quickly found the envelope. And also an Amazon package came from Monster, and I already ate a lot of it, so I already opened it.
You didn't know what she sent, and you already ate half of it?
No, I don't know.
Read
Play-Doh?
the label. Read the label.
You're not supposed to eat Play-Doh, dude.
What's that?
Read the label.
Read the label, she said. The
On
label.
the back,
On the
back.
on the
On the
thing you
package,
ate.
you fuck.
On the thing you ate.
Thank you.
I don't know how to find that, but I'll tell you this. Why don't you tell us, Bunster, what it said on the label?
Wait, I gotta be honest, Ben. You're a little high, and it's kind of embarrassing.
The label off when you ate it, Ben? What happened?
Oh, the label on this.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Unicornucopia, retaste the rainbow, unicorn barf, rainbow cotton candy.
Oh, nice.
And clearly this is for me.
You gotta like.
All right, read. Every time they're distracted, you got to read, Rach. Just go. Every time they're distracted.
quickly say, Bunster sent this to me because for 200th I have to do the number 2 set, so she wanted me to read this gross stuff written on this, and I got Steve to read it instead. How you like that?
If you wrote 5 minutes of unicorn barf jokes, that's a fucking cop-out right there.
No, it'll be very specific for me to guess.
All
that.
right, sorry, Rachel. We have
Lucy
to.
H, 200th episode. Congratulations and thank you for everything. Vim Prim for Ben. Let him know his package is on his way to his P.O. box from Primstone.
Thank you,
Nice.
Primavera. And here's what's inside Bunster's envelope that I'm not supposed to open until air.
And while you figure that out, I just wanna point out that I had the Christmas tree cake, and I'm eating the ice cream, and I have the cotton candy now. Sorry, the unicorn barf. And I'm just curious, is a side effect of pot diabetes?
Not yet. Surprisingly, not yet. We're monitoring it.
I got
Cannabis
faith.
helps prevent it.
So this says you have only begun to discover your power, and it's from Bunster, and it's a Valentine's Day Young Jedi bracelet. Happy Valentine's Day to Baby Ben. Thank you, Buns.
That's so awesome for baby Ben to wear.
This one is strong in the ways of the farce or fart.
In the ways of the farts, may the farts be with you. Too much ice cream and cotton candy, who knows?
Thank you, Buns.
Hey,
by the way-
I gotta butt in real quick. We have a bunch of videos that were sent to us, and we haven't done one yet. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah. So I'm gonna do. We got a message from a lot of our great comic people. First one's gonna be from our friend Dwayne Perkins. I didn't share
Dwayne.
sound like an idiot. All right, cool. Hold on.
Get one from.
Here we go. Here's Dwayne.
Oh, it's Dwayne
Hey guys,
again.
Dwayne
Dwayne.
Perkins here. Happy 200th episode to the Social Distancing Social Club. Congratulations, you guys do a great job. I just want to thank you so much, Chris and Rachel.
Wishing everyone a wonderful show. Thank you so much, Dwayne. Rachel, do you have any more tips?
All the cotton candy in the world can't make that better.
Another one. Play another one, please.
Play one more and then let me get to my set, please.
Yeah,
and
we'll
thank you.
do one more. We had another good one. Let me. Yep. I believe this next one is.
That's still Dwayne.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Jamie Kennedy, and I just want to give a big shout out to my friends over here at SDSC. That's right, Social Distancing Social Club. That's right.
Love that.
I gotta tell you, Queen Rachel, you know, anytime you need me to do a guest spot over at the West Side, I appreciate you thinking of me. You know, I'll come in. I'll do it for free. If you need me to like pick up groceries, I'll do that for you too. And Bowers, if you will please consider letting me headline for you, you know, allowing yourself to middle for me. You know what? Maybe you should headline for me, and I'll host for you. Because guys, this is amazing. The show. Thank you too. You guys put something amazing together. It's incredible. You found me when my hot tub was not as nice, and now it's almost redone. It's going to be hot tub season, so I'll get back in there. Sorry, it's a bathroom thing, but as soon as I got out of the shower, I needed to do this quickly because, you know, I love you. Congrats, guys. 200 apps. Peace.
Thank you so much, Jamie Kennedy. Oh, so much.
He shouted out his bathroom over us.
All right, you motherfuckers. Can I get this over with?
Wait, Taylor, did you edit these?
Oh my God. No, they just sent them to me, and I sent them to Taylor. I didn't even look at them beforehand, so I don't know. It's weird.
I need more ice cream.
All right, guys. And it is time right now for the stand-up debut.
Wait. Bowers, can you introduce her like you would introduce any other comic on the show?
All right, come on stage right now. We got Richard Schuyler. It's gonna be awesome. Ready?
Let me just get this out of the way. Thank you. Can we all just take a moment, though, to appreciate that this is going to be the first time in the history of the show that I'm not going to be interrupted. Please. You know, guys, I've been around comics for ages, and I even have a fictional comedian ex-boyfriend, Steve. Fictional, motherfuckers, fictional. And since I've been dating a musician this past year, I've noticed like differences between comedians and musicians. And I'm not talking about musicians that are douchey, that like wear the guitar and play Wonderwall at parties, right? So like not that kind of musician. Kevin's not like that, okay? But some of the differences, so I've got like musicians, when you ask them to play you a song, they're amped, they're excited to, right? Comedians, when you say, hey, can you tell me a joke? They're like, I'm not working right now, dick. Musicians also, they're really good with their fingers. Comedians, we've all seen Steve's motherfucking fingers, right? Today, Steve, I saw you lift that hand up, please. And that's a form of interruption. No. I will give it to comedians that they are good with their mouths. The only thing, though, is they don't shut the fuck up long enough to put it to good use. When musicians are playing, they amp up the crowd. They, want you to sing along with them. Comedians, if there's a peep in the crowd, certain comedians label that as heckling, and then they own them and make a video about it, and then it makes their entire career. Tell me now, how are these people not helping you, Steve? I will say, though, the biggest difference that I've noticed between musicians and comedians, no one's ever fucked to Bill Burr. No, not a thing. Not a thing. I will say during the pandemic, I've learned how to do some really cool things in quarantine with my boyfriend. I've involved him in some cool stuff. We've made bread together. I've made bread for him. Taylor, can we show? Yeah. Good, right? The quarantine activity. He drives a stick shift, so I learned how to drive a stick during COVID. And, yeah, I thought it went really well, but he wasn't too happy when I did that. Oh, no worries. Taylor's going to show you the picture of that outcome. How to drive a stick. Pandemic's been great for me, right?
Oh, God.
Also, during the pandemic, I learned how to cut men's hair, which, guess what? Not that hard. All right. I do want to say that, even after all of that shit that you just saw that I did to Kevin, that after all of that, I've still somehow managed to have more sex than Ben during the pandemic. Okay, I'm Rachel. Thanks, guys.
We needed to unmute ourselves because someone muted us during the show. Rachel, tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. And Rachel, I will say, I guarantee you that Dane Cook has fucked to the sound of his act. I guarantee you.
Oh, God.
He is
probably not wrong.
special.
Rachel, we all fuck to the sound of our own comedy. We're talking about other people don't fuck to our comedy.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Rachel murdered you guys one more time for
Yeah.
Rachel Gallagher.
Thank you.
Came out the gate with perspective, point of view, aggressive delivery style. Loved it. Fantastic. How did it feel, Rachel?
I will say at the very end of my set, someone knocked on the door, and I don't know. I think they were upset that I was kind of loud, so I'm just leaving them out there. I haven't answered.
I've had that happen during my set also.
Have you really?
No, I'm kidding around. I'm saying like at the club, like someone knocks on the door, and be like, no, that's.
We've been in pandemic too long. You can't make those jokes. I think you're serious.
That is true. Although I will say that the other day when I was doing a table read and I was running my lines as the cop and I was yelling like freeze, drop it, police, and I realized my window's open.
Another example of white privilege right there. Pretend to be a cop. Also, I'm just curious, Steve, what is your transformative process like when you become a character?
I shave weird.
Just being Steve as a cop, Steve as a yoga guy. He's like De Niro, but Steve. It's the same thing. I get it.
Yeah, I'm still the same basic character. I'm still smarmy and obnoxious.
Do you become self-aware when he smokes weed?
Oh, I always knew. I just don't admit it.
How do you feel? Do you want another hit, or how do you feel 1 to 10 stone-wise?
I think I feel really good. Honestly, I do feel it. I do feel good. Thank you, advocates.
His own pot plant's body. Look at Dan Gray's behind him. He's got a pot plant in his yard. I think that's amazing.
Not quite.
Can I say one thing? So, like, about my set, though, and the picture.
A lot of pot plants.
That is
Holy
a lot.
shit.
Damn, son.
Wait, where do you live? What state do you live?
Normally I live in Washington, but I'm actually at home in Austin right now.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
you're in Austin. Okay, I was just curious. Like, it would be very funny if you were like, South Dakota, I'm gonna get arrested any moment. This is a problem.
I also love that your mug is Keep Austin Weird. I know we have a Keep SDSC Weird shirt too, but Austin is so nervous people are gonna make it not weird.
Yeah,
it's like Texas. It's like Texas, but they're just like sheriff style, Wild West style about weirdness. They're like, you ain't gonna come in here. It's not weird, are you?
I used to do a joke about the idea of like, if you've ever been to Austin, like Austin has that and Portland has that, and if you've ever been to either one, it's not a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Like, there's no moment where people are like, only 3 people on unicycles today. It's not weird enough. Let's go.
Take off that funny hat, dude.
Rachel was talking about her set. Rachel, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, so the I don't think I shared this on air before, but the picture, like that first haircut that I gave Kevin, like it wasn't my fault. He knew I was on mushrooms. But the thing too is he was on mushrooms as well, which is probably why he asked me to do it.
Yeah.
Hey Ben, want a haircut?
All right, Rachel, let's read like 3 minutes worth of tips, and then I'll drink this green juice. But let's
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I can't believe I have to read my own tips, but guys, this is where we're at. So, and I'll get to this.
You gotta fuck to the sound of your own tips. Let's do this.
Stanley said, "Great set, Rachel." Peter Amsel, from a musician, much appreciated. Amina Sala, nice one, Rachel. It only took a couple of weeks. Write some better jokes for Ben while you're at it.
I didn't even do my set yet.
I meant in general, not from the set today.
Mary L sent in $30 and said, "Great set, Queen Rachel." Chris LaBelle, for Rachel, I'm sorry about the crash, but that's not about driving stick. That's about you failing at gas, brakes, and steering. Great set, love you. So I just wanted to say, during my set, I actually was playing 2 truths and a lie. I mean, 2 lies and 1 truth.
I like that LaBelle gave you 2 tips, 1 monetary and 1 how to drive.
You didn't bake the dick bread that looked like a penis coming out of the pot. That wasn't.
I didn't do. I mean, maybe. With an S. Great set, Rachel. Minor correction. Ben did spend 1 romantic evening in a hot tub listening to Bill Burr. But Benny and the Jets.
Oh.
Ben's like, that hurts. I was listening.
Amina Sala said, dildo, Coke head Shark Tank, dildo bread. Get your dildo bread here.
Guaranteed to rise.
It's a pumpernickel. Pumpernickel.
Carl said, Queen Rachel.
Sourdough. Like you do.
Sour don't. Go ahead, Rachel.
It was a pound
No.
cake. Anyway, let's keep going. Right?
Pound cake. Yes.
Carl, Queen Rachel, definitely reigning champion. Give that woman her crown already.
Nice.
It's only when she does her second set that she gets introduced as a returning champion.
Oh, never. That will never, ever happen again.
You promised on episode 201. You promised if we got to 201, we would do another
Never
set.
said that. Murphy, recap, please. Never. Kim Nilsson sent $50. Thanks, Kim, and said, "No substitute, Rachel, comedy goddess."
Nice.
Technics, learn to drive a stick in quarantine. Is that a dick joke?
Yeah, but then she crashed. She crashed and dented the side. Oh no.
Gotta break a few eggs to make a guy come. You know the rules.
Technics said, "I'm not working right now, dick." Nice dick joke. We had Adler said, "Nice job, Rachel, and here's a little to go towards the Kevin's increased insurance premium." And then it's a emoji of a car with a fucking hot water pad thing on its hood.
Hey, Rachel, I just realized that I'm about to give you my car back.
You did. Tomorrow for
There's a little scratch on it, and I was like, maybe I did. I don't know if I did that, and now I don't think I did that.
I didn't.
I think it was from a magnet,
We'll
Steve.
be raising money for the Mustang grant.
Yosefus sent $20 for Rachel. Excellent set, great burns, and a hot chili pepper. Nicole Burns, bow down to the queen. Lauren, my friend Lauren was watching. He said you killed it. Matt Beto for Queen. Patrick Yoakley, $150 for Rachel. Damn, Queen rules the day. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
That's more than most comics get paid the first 3 years they're comedians.
It's more than I was paid till March. What are you fucking talking about?
April hours.
Frankie Berman, Rachel, great set. I can't wait for you to shave off Steve's mustache. Too big drinking.
Rachel does one set and she becomes Sean Connery all of a sudden.
Hey,
I'm going to shave off your mustache, Steve.
Rachel, please don't shave off my Mustang.
Come on. I won't. Jennifer Story says, I wish I could tip you 200, Queen, you slayed. Colleen Hansen. Now that comes to a point where there's so many, like I start to feel a little awkward. Colleen Hansen, so good, Rachel, you win. And there's an alien making it rain.
Wait a second. Rachel, are you having imposter syndrome about pretending to do something you don't do?
100%. 100%. Yeah, I mean, who has to read their tips afterwards? Like, that's not a thing.
That's a new stand-up, baby.
Take it.
From here on out.
Take it.
Okay. Alexander Breyer, Queen Rachel, the funniest host of SDSC.
That hurt, and I thought it was very funny.
Anna Hood, amazing set. Cass, Rachel, great set. I love you. Tasha, roast them good, Queen.
By the way, I'm high enough that it keeps sounding to me like you're complimenting other people on their sets they didn't do. You're like, Tasha, great set. Kat, great set. What are you talking about?
They all performed. You missed it when you were going to get more ice cream.
I walked in the room with more ice cream and I was like, no, but I just said that for the good of the show because it looked so fucking good.
Yeah.
Kim Stewart, you rocked it. Dave Eisner, great set. Take all my money. You're dating a musician. You'll need this to pay his rent. Happy 200. He's supporting us. Oh, Lord. And then let's see. There's so many more. Jeremy Howell, great set. Rachel, it's great to hear you uninterrupted. The comparisons of comedians versus musicians, pure gold. Jack Dostal, great set, and holy crap, the dildo killed it. And he spelled dill in the dough.
Oh my God. All right, here's the score. You bake bread that looks like that with a little bit of dill in it. It's called dildos, and then you make $1 million. That's how Or I'll just make a fucking t-shirt of it.
I was thinking we should come up with a company that makes edible arrangements out of actual edibles. What do you think about that, Ben?
But arranged edibles.
That's a pretty damn good idea. But also, I think maybe when Steve smokes weed, he gets maybe funnier, but the business ideas are worse. This dill.
All right, Ben, look.
It's your entire career, Ben.
And if you don't want to invest, I get it. Not everybody is a visionary. It's fine.
Raz, absolute favorite moment, Rachel's set.
Nice.
Victoria Scattereggio, that was great. I think the knock on your door may have been a heckler that Steve sent over. You know?
It was the budget chicken. Gus is still standing out there waiting for you to answer the door. It's very sad.
Is he really? Wait, I didn't tell you where I was staying. That's not true. I thought it was for some.
Did you smoke also?
I've just been drinking.
A heckler with a chicken costume, I just realized, is what often happens to me when I start the show, when Taylor distracts me by going, we're live in 3, 2, 1. Does most of the time.
That's not a costume. Ben.
Yeah, it's a vocal costume.
All right, let's just do a few more and then I can read the others afterwards.
I want to get my set out of the way too because I would love to
hear
just like enjoy the rest too and not. This is going to be awkward and
I
uncomfortable.
hear you.
So whenever
I hear you.
do that.
Yeah. So
Let me do a couple more and then
the order, Rachel,
whatever you want.
You'll do a couple more. I'll smoke once more, and then Ben will do a set.
Okay, Amana said I say Rachel should win the $1,000 prize. Is there a prize here that you guys didn't tell me about?
Yeah, the newest recipient of the Martin Grant for excellence in stand-up comedy is Rachel Gallagher. Everybody, Rachel.
Sarah Green
Unfortunately,
says they rocked it.
You have to use that $1,000 to put new tires on Steve's car. That's what
I wreck it. Courtney Smith, you rocked it. Sit in your awesomeness, you queen. A couple more. Dana, on behalf of Cass, tipped me. Thank you. Tip the show. Allison, $100 for Rachel. Great job. Do it again soon. And then it's a musician running away with his guitar case.
To realize the reason that LaBelle gave 2 tips is because there are 2 fans in his frame.
There's only one fan.
Last 2. Tam said, Rachel, changing the name to Rachel G's Burn Cream. And then
Also heard, I forgot about that till just now. Fuck that.
And then Gus Walsh, we'll get to the others here in a little bit, says, Queen destroys boyfriend's head. Great job, Rachel. Can't wait to have you back. All right, what do we want to do next?
We got another video. Another video load.
Let's do a couple more
Okay.
videos, and then should I drink green juice while Ben's set's going on, and there'll be spit takes and stuff?
No. We got to. but Steve's gonna take a quick hit because it'll be fun to watch him during all that.
Yeah, and then while we play the video, so.
Perfect.
Well, howdy, folks. Danny, Alabama here. I just wanted to stop by to say that I am so proud. I can't do this anymore. But I did want to say congratulations to Bowers and to Queen Rachel on 200 episodes. The fact that the 2 of you, and the 2 of you alone, without any help or contributions from anybody else, have been able to pull this off, it's nothing short of inspiring. And I promise I wouldn't cry. I just want to thank you for everything that you've done. Again, just the 2 of you to do what you've done completely alone with no help. It's really inspiring.
Oh God! Damn. Oh God!
Urge of asking people for clips.
It was Ben.
It was not me. It was bullshit. I bet Bowers said, hey, we're going to do a clip. If you guys want to like thank me. How did this happen?
I sent them in. I said, hey, you guys do a video congratulating us on the 200th episode. And this is what they said. I don't know why. I didn't give them any instructions. I just said, hey, we love you. Can you be on the show? And send a video. I don't know what happened. All right, Ben, you wanted me to drink green juice or you want to do your set first?
I want to do stand-up.
I think
All right. Yeah, use the other mic, though.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Our teeth eat anything solid
Am I
now.
still low, by the way, now, Taylor, or am I better now?
You're technically better. Yes.
I'm technically better?
Yeah, when you're up on the mic, you sound good.
Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta have it all the way up here. That's when we can hear you.
Too loud?
No, the Bowers was too loud.
Oh.
You
All
need
right.
to crank yours.
Also, you're technically better is the feedback that he gets after sex. You're technically
There'd have to be sex for there to be feedback, Steve. That's not a thing. Oh, he's doing it on stage. Oh, here we go. All right. Are you ready? Are we ready? All right, come on stage right now. It's really funny. You must see my name, Chelsea Lately, and got it was on Idiot Test. England.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very uncomfortable. The other day, I was talking to this dude, and I said I want to make a dookie. Oh, somebody led me down a long hallway into a recording studio with Billy Joe Armstrong. And that was not what I meant. So I took a shit on the drums. Looked him right in the eye and looked him right in the eye and said, "You've been duked." No, I'm kidding. We recorded a song together, actually. It went like this. Sometimes I take shits on the drums. Sometimes my anus leaks on me. I'll just send butts. I think my crack is nuts. So do I have hemorrhoids? Did I eat pears? Everybody goes to the bathroom, am I right? Sometimes my dog goes to the bathroom, and it's very efficient. It's very efficient logs that come out. I mean, sometimes 3 logs, even 4. Very impressive. He's like a log factory. I wonder if you could throw one of those logs on the fire, honestly. What if that's how people stayed warm in the winter? What if that's how firewood was made? Oh, it's very cold in here, Henry. Please make more shit logs. 30,000 shit logs if we're gonna survive in this town. The fire sure keeps us warm, but it does not smell great. Do you ever become a cartoon bear? You know what I'm saying? When you go to the bathroom and you do such a perfect one, you don't have to wipe it at all. Teeth wipe right out the gate. So clean you can wipe your butt on the carpet like the Charmin bears. You know what I'm talking about? Right out the gate. I call that winning the poo. My dog goes to the bathroom a lot. I'm talking big ones. I wonder if he's part raccoon. That's how big these things are, okay? I only solved the problem, however. I just taped his butt closed. Good news, no more shitting. Bad news, he's now 300 pounds. His breath really smells. I don't know how this happens. Not sure if it happens to you, but you ever go to the bathroom, you guys? You ever go to the bathroom and you're sitting there, right? While you're dropping the cannons off for firing practice? You know what I'm getting at. You squat down to Elvis's final resting place. And you just sit there way too long, so long that both of your legs fall asleep. The fuck is that? And you don't even freak out. You don't even freak out about it. You should get up urgently. You have a medical emergency. Go pour water on your legs, set them on fire, do something. But instead, you just sit there for another 25 minutes. Eventually, you do have to stand up because life has to progress, and so you do. And your legs are not ready. They cannot handle it. You stand up and you just start tipping all over the fucking place. Falling wall to wall like a weeble wobble. Like you're trying to run a marathon, but your legs are in a coma. You know that? It's like you're in a one-man prize fight and you're losing. Aggressively asleep, like your legs were just run over by a truck, then covered in glue with nerds poured all over them. You know what I'm saying? And obviously the nerds stick on the glue, so you can't even eat the nerds. Super asleep legs. Your feet feel like lead, but like lead standing on a cloud after being. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that level of legs asleep. You understand what I'm talking about? And this whole time still bouncing off the walls. You haven't even started wiping yet. You're doing this full non-wipe. And you're fucking asleep legs having a fucking turbulence journey in your own bathroom. Dancing with your underwear around your knees. And then eventually you do overcome this life obstacle, this personal battle you just won. So you wrap up, wash your hands, and you go about your day like nothing ever happened. No one knows what you just went through. And they will never know. You'll never speak of it again.
You're at 6.
Thank you. In fact, it's such a common occurrence, you never even think of it again yourself. This near-death experience, normal part of your day. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up first. I need about another 2 minutes. I have 2 more. Okay, fuck it.
No,
Oh my God, there's a lot of stuff left.
Yeah.
I wrote a lot of shit material.
Ben Glebe, ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
one.
Ended on a good one.
Thank you very much.
Ben Glebe, everybody. Holy.
Bar is now open. By the way, couple things on that. First of all, Ben, some genuinely I understand it's difficult to do stand up out of your comfort zone. Some genuinely well-written jokes. The winning the poo was very, very funny.
Great joke.
That whole part about the cartoon bear, that was great. I know you're not going to keep it in your set, so I'm asking on behalf of Bowers, can he use those jokes? Also,
funniest I ever thought Ben was, so maybe I'd take it.
Son of a bitch.
You're a poop comic, Ben. Turns out you are a poop comic.
did not
Oh,
see-
4 minutes were about your legs, not poop, but that's okay.
I didn't. And sorry, we're fixing our camera for a second. You have to format the card. So we're fixing our camera for a second, but you can still hear me. Ben, before the set, when we were setting up in here, I didn't see the jokes. I already had my glasses off, but I did see he was going over his notes, and I looked at it and I was like, dude, that is way more than 5 minutes.
The exact quote is, "This is 30 minutes of material."
I saw, and I looked at that sheet, and I was like, that to me looks like the Showtime, the Shit Time comedy special. That's what it looked like.
Now all poop material.
And by the way, Taylor, when you yelled out 6, he hadn't even scrolled down yet. Like that was still.
I scrolled down a couple times already.
It was still halfway. You were.
I probably
you were
have about
halfway
12
up.
minutes at least of number 2 material.
Why am I not surprised by you saying you have at least 12 more minutes of shit? Someone said,
Too hot.
instead of glebe off the top, it's glebe on the bowl.
Glebe through
You
the
want to
mic.
hear some
Turn
tips?
your mic down a little bit, Rachel. It sounds like a lot of background noise whenever your mic comes on. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's rumbling like the
we
rumble
go.
in
I
your
just
stomach. You know, you ever have that rumble in your stomach before you? No, all right. Stop.
How's that? Can I roast Ben now, like with some of these tips?
Here we go.
They are
It was about
hilarious.
Oh, wait, I give you one note, Ben. The word is turbulence. Turbulence, not turbulence.
I riffed that.
That's true. I'll change it to turbulence when I tell the joke.
So far, my favorite one, and the first tip that came in for you, Ben, is from our favorite Jennifer Story, and she said, "A for effort, Ben. Bless your heart."
You got a Southern go fuck yourself.
That's great.
We also had Winkleblake said, "For Ben, does a bear shit in the woods? Maybe. The Charmin bear shits in a calm meadow and is constantly winning the poo. Also, whoever has a short laugh is making my day."
If Ben performs that set in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does he get just as many laughs?
Pope shit in the woods? I think he does.
Why is the thing about the Pope shit? Wait, Pope shit in the woods. I can't.
That's Stone Steve right there. He didn't catch it right away. That was great.
It's like, it's funny because he's in all white, which would be, wait a minute, that's not the phrase. Ben, I was kidding. It was very funny. It was good.
Raz says,
I'm too high to think right now.
well, then shut the fuck up. Raz said, "Ben, that was shit. I mean, it was this shit. Love you."
Thank you.
Technic said, "If Ben finished his material, definitely dead legs."
I just realized Ben and I in frame with my mustache were the Sklar brothers.
No, I think we just figured out why Ben's late every time. He just takes a shit that puts his legs asleep and almost kills him every single day, and the rest of it is just wandering around banging into shit, trying to get the stuff on time while his legs don't work.
He's like,
I'm trying to crawl back to the camera like DiCaprio and Jonah Hill after Quaaludes.
Carmel and Henry Horse have you like Weekend at Bernie's, and between them you're just.
Oh God.
We had Peter Amsel said you found your niche. No Substitute says sent $50 and said, Ben, that was shit. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Technics said, Ben, per Cassie Nolan, my cheeks hurt.
I have that effect on a lot of audience members.
I can't feel mine because I've been sitting here so long.
Ben, you wiped the floor with that set. That was great.
Why is that on the floor?
Because he's the Charmin Bear. That's why.
Cass said for Ben, winning the poo.
That was great.
Straight up a good
Stewart?
line. I think you should Google that and see whether or not that has been used anywhere before. If not, either find a way to put it in your set or I'm putting it on a shirt. That's a good line.
It doesn't also need to not exist anywhere on the internet. Like some people have said weird shit. Do
No, I
you
know.
Google all of your jokes and make sure there's not a line in them that exists on the internet?
Well, if I'm going to make a shirt, I'm going to make sure that the shirt's not there.
Our bar for making shirts is very low, Steve.
So much so that it turned the camera off.
Are you hungry for these tips?
I gotta say, Ben, that set was scattergalore. God damn it, I can't. My joke, I just can't pronounce it.
You gotta say
Categorically.
Categorically is what I'm going for. Categorically awesome. That's what I was going
Trying
for.
to say Victoria Scattereggio?
Yes, that's categorically it was awesome. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, brother.
Kim Stewart, Ben, you did not disappoint. Gus Walsh, great job. We're so proud of Pooh. I mean you.
Yeah. Ben put the logical in the scatological.
Jeremy Day said that was turd alley worthy. Worth it, Ben? That was turtly worth it. That's good.
Turtly worth
Bird Alley is a great misread.
By the way, that was my first gig.
Definitely need to poop a song now. I think that's going to be a game in the future.
LaBelle said, great shit, bud. E. Prim said, Ben, thanks for being my reason to smile and push through working retail during the pandemic. The world needs more people like you.
Thank you.
Amanasala, Ben, maybe have Rachel read the set next time.
Wait, can I read the second half of the set?
Does it have it in note form, or it wouldn't make any sense, but it'd be very funny to listen to it bullet points, or is it
even
No,
better?
it's written verbatim. It's written out verbatim.
Better if it was just like Winnie the Pooh but with shit.
You want to do one of the jokes? You want to do the next one?
I have to get my glasses, but yeah.
No, that's probably impossible to do.
I'll read some tips while he's going. Jack Dostal said, Ben, thanks for reminding us that it always feels good to drop a dookie. Victoria Scattereggio, Ben, that came out very well, and I'm not shitting you.
Gotta say, standing up was not the best idea.
the first time you stand up is the best time of the whole time, where you're like, oh.
All right, here we go. By the way, I also want to add that that Ben wanted to put a filter on. He wanted to put a poop filter, and I was like, no, don't put a filter on. I just want it to be you. It's more authentic. And he was like, well, no, because I don't want these to live on the web as me. And I was like, how the fuck would a poop filter make that better? If someone's making fun of you for these jokes, no one's going to be like, oh, but he did it as a poop character. It's okay.
What also would be sad is if the poop got famous and then Ben had to be the poop the rest of his life. He had to wear a poop helmet. Those DJs, like he was Marshmallow, but he's got to wear a poop helmet the rest of his life. That'd be terrible.
That would be so popular. That would be more popular than my whole career in like a day.
I'm gonna put it on my TikTok, see how it does. All right.
All right, Steve, start the ladies and gentlemen, with my shit joke, Steve Hofstad.
I read these ahead of time. All right, here we go. Yeah. What the fuck? All right. You ever mix so many different kinds of foods? You know you're going to the symphony later. You're getting front row seats to Shitkovsky's 12 Battalion Salute in Poo Minor. And on that seat like it's the 4th of July in France, only upside down. What is There are unexplained explosions in that toilet bowl. Building 7 falls for no reason. This is actually, right now, comedy karaoke is a very fun idea. Someone just read your jokes. All right. Are you ever full of so much shit you believe your cue? Okay, I would write that. All right. We as a species love the word shit. We use it everywhere. Instead of oh no, you can just say shit. If you see something even awe-inspiring, totally normal to say holy shit. We get religious with it suddenly. We even sorry, it's so hard to know on these.
There's jokes every few words. Just slow it down.
Yeah. Right.
Rachel's taking. Go ahead. Sorry.
We say holy shit. We get religious with it suddenly. We even use it as a compliment. The grossest thing we've got. It's so nice when people call you it. Hey man, you're the shit. Thanks, dude. Gwen Stefani even mixed it with food. This shit is bananas.
Evil upsetter, everybody.
Yeah, I think Rachel was loving watching you try to read. Not as easy as you thought.
I got every word correct.
Let me do my last 3 jokes.
No.
More. I've got so many.
All right. Here's the thing. We gotta get through this. I'm gonna drink this whole green
Yes,
juice.
Bowers.
I drink it all. I didn't put it now. Ben, if you want to do your stand up while I'm drinking green juice, I hope I don't spit it on my computer. But here we go. So I'm gonna try to do it's 2 quarts. You think I can drink 2 quarts all at the same time?
No.
Try one first.
Shake it up first.
Shake
Shake
it
it up
up.
first. Shake it up.
Oh, you
first.
shake it up?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
I don't deal with food. You have to shake up generally.
Good.
That's Bauer's masturbation face too, just kind of an aggressive.
I don't jerk off and know what my face looks like, Ben. I don't know. Tape.
By the way, sorry to tell you, Bowers, you pulled a Jeff Tubin the other day.
Oh God.
God.
Oh my
Oh, no, holy shit.
Do that with water.
Oh, God. You don't taste it till you're done, you know? Like you don't you're swallowing.
Bowers, I hope that's not your reaction after you masturbate. I really do.
It usually is. That's why I don't do it that much because it's terrible.
He just looks goofy doing it.
Oh God.
By the way, yeah, Rachel, the bread you baked definitely looked goofy.
Cool joke, Steve. We also so many. Frank Berman, Ben, you really have a turdy mind.
God.
Tam, Ben, you're definitely no longer number 2. That was just spartastic, and I pooed the effort you put into that.
Holy shit, Carmel's bringing us so much
Carmel just
food.
brought us cookies. Look at this woman. She's a dream come true. Thank you, baby.
She just said that she heard that. That was great.
Hadley, Sheffield, poop jokes aren't my favorite, but they're a solid number 2.
I got my
And then let's get to some older stuff that I haven't got to hit on yet. LaBelle said, I love you guys. Thanks for everything. But also, Weed Sloth Steve is the best thing ever. Have a fun time, buddy. We also had No Substitute send in $50, sent out $100 and said, General, thanks to the quarantine. And also Rachel, comedy goddess.
Nice.
Bowers, how do you feel right now?
Maybe like I'm gonna throw up a little bit.
Bowers,
there's just a lot of nutrients rushing through my body right now that's not. So like right now, I can imagine the guy in my stomach is trying to sort the vitamins, and he's like, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't. Fries go here. I don't know what to do with kale. I don't know, dude.
Guy in your stomach looks like that episode of I Love Lucy.
Yes, with the chalk.
Also, it just makes perfect sense to me that Bowers has a guy in his stomach.
Bowers, you look like I felt reading that set.
I know what
Like you're about to shit.
Jennifer Story said, Steve, I'm glad you're feeling good, but with that mustache, your character deserves to die.
I grew the mustache so that it would be sympathetic for him to die. So that,
Anna Hood said, for the show, quarantine would have been rather shitty, but with the quarantine, it's been bearable. With humor, both raucous and witty, you've kept me laughing through the otherwise would have been terrible time.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed by how clever you guys in your tips. If I was doing this, I would just be like, "Here's $5, shut up." Like that's all.
I don't think you would be, Steve. I think you'd be clever like you are when you do everything else.
No, that's how he pays me.
Speaking of paying you, Taylor.
That much, Taylor.
Steve would actually tip with a very creative comment, post it, screenshot it, post it on his Instagram, blow it up, make it go viral, and be toured in theaters.
Anna Hood sent in $20 for Leedy and $20 for Taylor. You guys help make the show what it is.
Woo! Woo! I don't agree necessarily, but I get the point.
Look, at least some of our comics named you, asshole. Like we're not.
Oh yeah, we have more comic videos.
There's not the
We have
worst.
more videos.
We got a couple more comic videos. A couple more comic videos.
All right, who's coming up?
Yay! Happy 200th episode, SDSC. I love you all so much. I'm so proud of Bowers and Rachel for everything that they've done over this year for me and so many other comics. I mean, just you two single-handedly getting this off the ground has just been so amazing, and I'm so honored to have been a part of it. So congratulations on 200 episodes. Love y'all.
Katrina.
Whoa,
Katrina was
100 episodes. That's crazy. That's amazing. You know what? I just wanted to thank the hosts of the Social Distancing Social Club. Thank you for keeping the show going. Bowers and Rachel and did I already say Bowers? Yeah. That's it. You guys are the heart and soul of that show. And I just want to say thanks for keeping the show going. Keep it up and don't quit. To Bowers and Rachel and nope, that's it.
Oh my God.
That's not as fun anymore.
Hey, Steve, when we did those videos, I almost was gonna. I wanted to do a cameo from Kevin Sorbo. Finally, it was $200. I thought you'd be mad at me for giving Kevin Sorbo $200.
Kevin Sorbo, because I thought he was $80. Last I looked, he was $80 because I thought of making him do one for me without him knowing it was me.
It was $189. It was $189 for him. Chrissy Swanson's only $89, but I didn't figure she was mattered enough to do it.
Oh no, that would be so fun to just have her congratulate me.
The only problem is that Steve tore down Kevin Sorbo so effectively that Kevin Sorbo's exposure has just gone through the roof now, and he's up at his prices. He's making a lot of money. He's touring theaters.
Tam Brown, you fucking legend, sent $200 and said, too many terrific tales to tell. Tremendously thankful to you all.
Nice.
Thank you, Tam. Thank you, Tam.
Thank you so much.
Tam wasn't able to make it today, but I just really want to say I appreciate it. Alvin Breyer, his favorite moment was asking Steve to find a random prop of Ben's, and now we know about the globe obsession.
Happened because I was right here.
Frankie Berman said, I've seen many funny moments on the show, but seeing Steve high is probably the best. I'm looking forward to many, many more.
He even
Marianne
has a
White?
globe that has no globe on it.
Marianne White, happy 200th. Favorite memories are the winning bid for Leedy's Comedy Juice Justice League and getting a big laugh for pre-burning Brett Druck. We have so many. Rourke Mojo, there it is. Thanks, guys. Technics said 10 US on behalf of Warner de Jong's ticket. I couldn't make the front row, but asked that you receive this instead. I think the 200th SDSC spirit, y'all created a freaking gem here. Why was that so hard?
Thank you.
Dude, there's like bits of,
For spritz.
there's pieces of vegetable in my mustache. I do not like that at all.
Also, why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to something Rachel never said to Steve?
What? Yeah, because we didn't date.
Okay, whatever, bro.
Don't fuck with me. I am in your house right now.
That's my house.
Yeah, I know where you live. There's proof. I'm here.
I could pretend you're an intruder right now.
They'll come here and they'll assume I'm a cop.
Sir, you look like a. I'm not going to make that joke.
Riverman.
He's the villain.
said-
No, he's the villain, and they got the gun. They don't know who to shoot.
Which one to shoot?
Carmel's like, I don't know. Whichever one.
Riverman said, hey, Ben, do something out of your comfort zone and make me laugh.
Oh. I do want to say how funny it is that Ben absolutely did not want to write these poop jokes, and he did not want to write them. And of the four of us, you probably protested the most of the things we were going to do, and then you were like, "No, wait, I got 3 more."
That'd be like if I wanted to drink more green juice.
You know how it is. It's like I don't like saying them, but once you got rolling, there's jokes I want the world to be able to enjoy. You know what I mean? You got to get them out there. I have a new special coming out soon. It's called Ben Poos to the Moon, and
I'm sure you'll have plenty of opportunity to tell the jokes. Rachel.
Dear May, Steve, I appreciate your effort, but my mustache is still better than yours. But Kristen Key's mustache is also better than yours. So
Mustache all the ice cream to the me's.
Alex N tipped the show. Thank you, Alex. Ephraim. For Steve, I loved you in Super Troopers.
And I loved Steve's butt in Super Poopers. I'm in. I'm fully in.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Created a monster.
You've opened Pandora's box, Steve, Ben. You're
Getting back in there, it's impossible. It's like toothpaste into a tube. You can't.
or shit back into a horse. What?
Denise Cook, so many great episodes, but my favorite episode was the Christmas show and a giant chicken.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Amanasala, laugh my ass off. Rachel can't read tips or Steve's sarcasm.
Why we broke up.
Very hard.
Raz said, congrats on 200. You're all legends. Favorite moment, Tyler Gooch versus the Punisher pun off, and then freaking nailed it, Queen.
Nice. That was a fun day.
Courtney
I
said,
do more of those. That was great.
Yeah. Courtney Smith said her favorite moment was Zara and the Venn diagram. The Zara and Ben card tricks from the 100th also, and Bowers dancing always. Bowers dancing is just, Bowers, can we get a little?
Hey, Bow.
Why is it so Copy Ben Bowers.
I don't know if this is right, but to me, it looks like he's an animated character when he does it. You know what I mean?
I'm a gift, dog. I'm a gift.
Yeah.
You're a gift from the gods.
Who's the gift now, dog?
There we go.
LaBelle said, Steve, the phenomenon your experience is called high dias.
That joke was good though.
Heather O said, I don't think I would have made it this quarantine without you guys. Congratulations on 200, and here's to 200 more. I love you guys. P.S. Steve needs to smoke more.
Yep.
I could do one more. I think the ice cream and the cookies and the cotton candy and the Christmas tree are hitting me harder than the pot is.
On a sugar high as well, so you're
Also, Bowers, while he's doing that, no substitute sent another $50 and said, for another green slurp, Bow.
Oh God.
I need the green shit, so do you.
Sometimes I do a green shit, am I wrong?
Oh my God.
Oh,
holy shit.
God.
Oh my
Let's
God.
also make it known that Bauer's mom is here watching this. Hi, Ann. We love you so much.
This literally is her watching her son make the best decisions he's ever made.
Also, Bowers, if that's what you call one slurp, congratulations to Chrissy.
On frame.
I knew what you were doing when you made me do this. This is your fault.
He makes it to the end of the show.
There's a reason
His face is looking kind of green, like that juice he's drinking.
Matching your shirt. I don't, is are vegetables supposed to give you a headache? Because I do not feel good right now.
You'll be doing Ben's jokes before long.
You'll be acting them out.
Yeah, no, my legs are definitely gonna fall asleep for sure. Or sadly, when you're fat, Ben, your legs fall asleep every time you poop. So it's not even about being in there a long time. If I'm in there 3-4 minutes, I'm still like staggering out like I'm hammered.
Yeah, Ben, you missed it because we had lit you and your focus was on that, but Bowers gave you a standing O. He said, he wrote in the chat, he said, there's never been anything more relatable in my life.
I did not see the light, for the record. I did not hear the light.
Oh,
I don't think that's
shit.
what it is.
Oh, that's tough.
That's fair, guys.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Ben got one. Ben got one. Ben got one. Apparently, Carmel heard that.
Tied perfectly. There you go. Look at that. Oh, no. Rach won by 1. Oh, nope. Wow, this is the best. This is the most participants we've ever had in a poll.
By the way, I also would like to say yet another thing that I'm being left out of in this show.
And it's you and I.
Oh,
And a Rachel tie with Ben bringing up the rear. Oh, hey.
I'm a regular. I'm not on screen like you guys, but I show up every day and watch. Some days it's a little disgusting, but I'm used to it.
Right? Like when I have to eat the vegetables, I agree. It's terrible. Like this green juice thing has been so gross. I can't even imagine you being able to watch it. That makes you throw up.
Well, I'm liking that part. I'm liking that part.
And you're definitely not a host of the show because you watch.
Okay, I agree. I just watch, but
No, I just meant that we don't.
Look at my mom when she's right here, you dick. Jesus Christ.
Moms
Comedian owns other comedians' mom. That's not cool.
aren't big on penis jokes or erections or poop jokes. Those just aren't mom things. Vegetables are mom things.
I just want to recap the last 30 seconds. Steve Hofstetter just said to Bauer's mom, "Do you like to watch?"
I did not. And I would also like to recap the fact that someone who has 3 kids can't say that she's never dealt with sex before.
My dad would just jerk off in the bathtub and she'd take a bath after. That's how they do it.
All right.
This came strong with the technically accurate burn, and then Bowers came and made it super inappropriate. Off screen, that was so aggressive.
Moms are allowed to like sex too. Sorry.
Oh God.
I love
Yeah,
that.
girl.
Mr. Steve said you like to watch. Bauer's mom said we're allowed to like sex too. Are they about to hook up? What's happening?
My stepdad does have a mustache, so this could be giving her needs. Who knows?
Steve does charge for mustache rides a nickel. God.
Oh, God. All right, Rachel.
I don't think we'll ever get through. Be all night. Savannah Martin did say my favorite moment of the show was when Bowers became my best friend. Team Bowers, bitches.
Thank you, Savannah. I love you.
Jake
Bowers just
said-
did that to get out of the book.
Jake Cameltoe said to hear the rest of Ben's shit set and let Ben finish his poop set. I don't.
Bonus
Jen-
content.
Jennifer Story said, Bowers, seriously, wow, I don't even drink that crap.
Not good. I don't
And
like
then Kim Stewart said, way to chug, buddy.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
Jeremy Day's two favorite moments is the birth of the No Pants crew, and of course, the day that him and Dina announced their relationship on the show. To the host and audience, thank you for being my friends, my family. I love you all.
Awesome. Nice.
Joseph Snyder's favorite was Alyssa Milano popping in.
That was cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Dave Eisner didn't realize the pandemic was so hard on Steve that he had to resort to shooting 70s porno flicks.
Oh, fuck, instructor. Get your ass up and have some notes. Let's go.
Do you like your yoga instructed psychotically?
The worst part is that during it I get heckled.
Zara sent in a tip and said, thanks for being the best part of this pandy, everybody. And that includes the community that continues to grow around the quarantine. 10% of Steel City AF is funded because of so many of you donating, but also liking, sharing, and showing the project love. Thank you. Salute to the chair.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Zara. We miss you here today.
Jonathan S. said, here's your $5. Shut up.
Jonathan, I've never heard anything more relatable.
Raz says, here's £2. Shut up.
Almost as relatable, but I had to convert it.
Much like Rachel would have had to if Steve and her got married, and that was part of the problem also.
By the way, Ben, you shouldn't make a 2 pounds joke right now.
Converted to Judaism, by the way, is what I meant on my last joke.
Marianne White, Steve, loving your Officer Alvarez Halloween look. Michael Coleman feels like he knows so much more shit now. Courtney Smith said every time Ben gets lovingly flipped off is one of her favorite moments. And then Zara in a bikini being the human embodiment of body positivity, and Bowers after he went tubing.
I don't remember that last part, so that makes no sense to me.
I don't either.
That's what I was on acid, and I went tubing, and then I talked to
Efren Ramirez.
Efren Ramirez after that. That's what
Oh,
that was.
yeah. You were really good.
Weird day. That was a weird day.
Amenasala said Ben's special should be called Diva Poo. Same shitty jokes for an hour.
I love that I'm getting a bad review for a non-existent future special.
Well,
Just
that's
by nature.
I'm that special's press secretary.
Steve, this press release you drafted is all negative. What's happening here?
Dizzy by Nature says, Bowers, slow down. This is gonna backfire.
It's definitely rolling around. It's ironic that we're doing this on the show, Ben.
By the way, I just saw Jack Dostal's background. He has us as the teen girl squad from Homestar. This is great.
I talked to some of the front row because I've only got like 2 tips left. Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's fucking great.
I also would love to see I'd love to see Colleen's backdrop. It's a bunch of Leedy drawings all combined.
Oh God.
Wow. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit, look at that.
Yeah.
That was all Rachel?
It's all me.
all Rachel leaves.
It's all Rachel.
Colleen, can you send that to me?
Yes, I will.
I don't want to be a dick, but if that's on your real wall, Colleen, and Rachel gets killed, you're definitely going to prison. So yeah.
Oh, God, please send it to me as one reaction. Another one is like she's about to put up pins and yarn between them.
That's actually Bob's wall.
Who else in the front row do we want to pick on? I mean, talk to. Come on, I want to call on somebody that maybe we've never talked to or I've never seen before. Joseph, I don't know who you are. You and your wife. Let's put you on screen with that glorious beard of yours.
Hey.
Hi,
buddy.
Wow. When did you start watching?
Tonight, as far as the regular shows go. But
Well, welcome to the
clips. Well,
welcome
this
to the retrospective.
See what this show is without all the vegetables and poop jokes. But other than that, this is exactly what it is.
A lot of our fans have been with us from the beginning, but we wanted to choose one fan to give the fan of the quarantine award to. And Joseph, you have won the award, my friend. Ever since now, and we appreciate the support. Thank you, Joseph Savino.
Joseph, you have been there since the very beginning of this segment.
Glad it could be here for you
By the way,
guys.
there's no award. There's no award. No fucking award.
Can we, Joseph, it's so nice having you. Can we put Patrick up? Because Patrick had a special request. And he sent in $100.
Oh, here we go.
All right, what is this request? Patrick, if you want us all to get hit by lightning, it's a no.
No, Bowers, I would like you to finish the entire jug.
Bowers, before you do, can you make sure that you do have enough toilet paper on hand?
The good news about my bathroom is there's a shower right next to the toilet. So worst case scenario, I'm good.
That's a poop joke.
3 poops turn into a shower. Is that not anybody else's experience? Okay.
All right, here we go.
Jug.
I gotta say, of all the people on the show, like I think everybody's been a good sport about something at some point, but holy shit.
Yeah.
Ours is stories.
I love that.
About these
You're my hero.
You're my hero. I love that. And thank you so much, Patrick, for low standards.
Thanks,
Thank you very much.
Bowers, how many ounces are in that thing?
2 quarts, whatever that is. 24 fluid ounces.
Oh God.
84 fluid ounces.
84 fluid. That's a half a gallon.
Bowers is about to become green juice. This
I
is
gotta understand. I gotta be honest. I feel like I got a little buzz. I feel as high as Steve.
Bowers, your reaction 84 ounces of green juice is the same as my reaction after I used to do 1 shot of anything.
Bowers drinking green juice. He's about to turn green. He's like, you wouldn't like me when I'm healthy.
And the good on the bright side, I think my pancreas started working again. So that's fucking. I just felt it kick in. You know, when you feel like a fan whir on, you're like, oh, there it is.
Wait, hold on. Point
an hour.
to what you think is working right now.
I'm
a little worried that you're like, yeah, my pancreas is getting hard.
I will be honest, I don't know where pancreas is. I was joking.
Hey, real
Down by
quick.
where your appendix is? Where's your pancreas? I have no idea, to be honest.
So we have an OG fan who I think this is their first time ever on the show, and Greg Murphy.
Hey, everybody. What's up, buddy?
His internet finally works enough
Howdy.
to come soon. Hi, nice to meet you.
Going through the show and cataloging like each of the episodes so we know what happened on which episode, so that if we do a clips episode, we can go back and get stuff from it. And he's been keeping us honest. He was the one who was like, hey, by the way, here's what you guys promised to do on the 200th, to which I said, fuck. And so
Greg, thank you. How you doing, my friend?
Doing great.
I love it. What has this journey been like for you? And what pops into your head looking back at it? Any memory, any thought, anything you'd like to share?
Well, the other day I was working up a game entry. I remembered you doing "See How Pachow Bow."
That's my favorite memory.
Yeah, see how Pachow Bow is very, very funny. I like that.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks for all you do, man. So nice to see you.
Yeah,
real
absolutely.
quick, I forgot to mention we have 4 new patrons as of yesterday on the Patreon. So Jeremy Weichel, thanks for joining at the Ice Nation level. Sorry. Fuck. Vegetables are
At
getting
the
me.
Isolation Neville.
Lentz,
No, Neville brothers. He's not one of the most famous Neville brothers.
Chris Gordon.
Neville, look at this.
Dan Graves is at the pin level. Dan Graves is at the pin level. And new pins went out today. Cass, we did forget your pin, so it is in the mail. We apologize for that, Cass, but it went out today. So we got pins going out. All right.
I do kind of want to sing the rest of that song as Aaron Neville, but that said, can we throw Leedy up here now? Leedy, see how much
A huge part of our show. Leedy Corbin, round of applause, everybody.
Came here on episode 80, so this isn't as big of a celebration for
No,
her.
yeah,
you know,
she has
but
to
it's
wait
still-
120, just to wait about 120 more. 80
I
more.
haven't put in the work. Yeah. I got some stuff to do.
Yeah. So, Leedy, since we're all doing things out of your comfort zone, could you
shit.
draw a censored dick?
Leedy's gonna have to draw poorly. Good luck.
Probably there's nothing out of her comfort zone. She sings, she dances, she plays everything, she draws.
I feel like if there was something out of my comfort zone, I just wouldn't tell you guys because then you'd make me do it.
That's intelligently.
What would it be?
Mm.
Hey, what's the thing that you don't want to say, so we make sure you don't say it accidentally?
Are we doing a Leedy auction? Is that what we're doing? Are we doing the one thing? Thought we had the.
Yeah, we should do the Leedy auction, and then we should show what was drawn on this show too.
Alrighty. So the auction item today, I believe this is the one I said I would do.
Yep.
Is the Seinfeld one of all you people.
Yay.
Patrick,
already threw
stop.
$500. You got $500.
Holy shit!
Start the bidding.
Stop. I don't.
We just
Do
found
we
out
hear
what Leedy has to
1,500?
do. We found out what Leedy has to do out of her comfort zone, accept praise.
Yeah, take it.
Praise. This is money. This is money, and this is too much money.
Stop.
So we're at 500. I think we should do $50 increments since we started at 5 rather than dicking around with 10.
Wait
So
a
we have
minute. Wait a minute. Is this brilliant reverse psychology, Leedy? I've been doing my merch all wrong. No, guys, don't buy merch. I don't like selling it. I don't like it.
But just one thing that works. I hate getting laid, really.
It's like me
Gets
too.
laid
That's
all
why
the
we fell in
time.
love. oh, look, Ben,
Those
you
are
just
some
got
long
burned.
titties.
Loops.
Oh my god.
And it's a 70-year-old woman. That's hilarious.
He's got no trouble getting laid.
All right, so I don't think we're gonna go higher than $500. Anybody want to go $500? More than $500? Going once. Going twice. We'll give 10. I think everyone on the YouTube's here, so I don't know if we have to do that. Sold!
Wow, you icon.
Nice. All right. So is it? So we're gonna do. It's time. Okay. So I guess where are we at in the show here, Steve? Are we ready to complete doodle time? And
There's another video. I think there's one more video. I was told, right?
Yeah, we'll do
And-
it after Leedy Doodle time.
Yeah, let's do Leedy Doodle
Great.
time.
And then also, is that all the things? Steve's eating them off. Are you high enough?
Can I sing Leedy Doodle time?
Please. Hell
yes,
yeah.
It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time. This is the time on the show where she draws stuff that is probably going to be about Bauer shitting himself and drinking all the green juice, and then we'll do jokes about that, and then Rachel will do some jokes she won't like, and then really fucking high time.
Boy, because you're so high, could you feel how long that went on?
It's 201 now, right?
Okay, first up, this is unfinished, but I have vegetables are for moms.
Great.
And then I have, how do you feel? I feel like this is tasty. It's just a Yoda Ben. And then I have, thank you for the drugs.
I actually do want to make a shirt that says that. That's hilarious.
Because there's also one Bowers in that picture looks like he's a concerned friend, so it gives enough like don't overdo drugs vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
How unrealistic. Why did I do that? That is the farthest from the truth. Okay.
The school special for modern times is don't overdo drugs.
But I think probably Bowers faces like that just because he's afraid how much of his own drugs is Steve going to take.
See how Pachow Bow. All right. And I have Poop Dora's box.
In the box. Oh,
that's what it is.
Oh my God! Then if you open the box and there's a piece of shit in there, and this was that big long reveal, this is like a long con, I would fucking think you're the greatest comic in the history of comedy. Go take a shit in that box right now, and just for this bit, it's gonna be awesome.
I would just be like, there it is.
Oh.
Did you say poop? There it is. Is that what you
Sure did.
Good episode. It's a good one. Your finest work. Then I have a whole new world.
Oh my God, it's on my Head of the dildo bread line.
I have
if we can see that one more time.
Yes.
It for some reason you made Bauer's mom look like Aladdin and Jasmine.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Next up, I have please, oh please, Log Factory.
So cold. It's so cold, Log Factory.
Oh, God. You gotta rename Henry and call him Lincoln.
Dewey? He don't.
That's how high I am. I keep being like, why is Lee drawing me with a mustache?
Jesus Christ.
Pastor Nolan, great set earlier.
Oh boy. Are you okay? Next up I have you're a little high, and it's embarrassing.
It's the mustache again.
That pesky thing, it just keeps showing up. I don't know what's going on. Then I have You Can't Control Me, wearing the Phoenix shirt.
That would be my favorite band if I was.
And then my last one
I'm only into Phoenix's earlier stuff, by the way.
Real hipster.
You remember the
like
Wham Bam years? You didn't like the Keeper of the Flame years?
Yeah,
yeah, I think that's what happens when you get high. You're suddenly super hipster and you're only into the originals. My very last one is Ben getting shaved by the very, very high Steve. Rachel on shrooms is about to shave that stash.
That art for my heroes on
Nice. It's like a Russian nesting doll.
LeeDeCorbin.com. Make sure to pick up her stuff at LeeDeCorbin.com.
Very cool. So we have another video. All right.
Hi. What a show. Thank you guys for everything. Holy moly.
Yeah, this has been a really amazing journey of all right, this video's I can stop.
Hi, this is your old pal Greg Proops, the Proof Dog. I want to congratulate the Social Distancing Social Club on its 200th episode. Wow, a world in turmoil, a plague ravaging the entire world, the most important election of our lifetime, and people found time to watch your show. Wow. Well, there is Rachel, Bowers and Steve and Glebe. There is Rachel, then there's the others, Bowers and Steve and Glebe. I'm doing a show with Glebe, February 5th. That's Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. You can go to Nowhere Comedy Club and find it. And don't worry, I'm in the show a lot, in case you're worried about the whole element of working with Glebe.
It's just an honor to be mentioned.
What kind words from the poop dog? It's so sweet.
It's actually crazy to think back on it. And I remember like when he was on the show that first time, and I was so intimidated because I had grown up watching him on Whose Line. And it is very rare that I am starstruck, and I was. And it's so crazy to me that like now he's on the board of Steel City. Like the idea that we've been able to do like that Jodie Sweetin texts me and is like, hey, when's the next time I can do the show? Like that is crazy. And it's just so cool that this whole thing kind of built around, you know, us all being terrified and desperate for not doing stand-up for 2 weeks. What we originally thought this was. We were like, oh no, 2 weeks off. What do we do?
Yep.
Well, I text back and forth with Jamie Kennedy and the same kind of thing, Steve. Like I've been a fan of Jamie forever, and I was telling him a couple weeks ago, if you'd have told me 20 years ago that I'd be texting back and forth with Jamie Kennedy, I would have been like, what is texting? But it's not really.
I also love the way Bowers does a very aggressive act out to explain what texting is. He goes, I was texting with Jamie Kennedy.
By the way, texting is Bowers' euphemism for thumb wrestling.
I sent a text. I was like, heads up, thumbs down. Let's begin a thumb war.
We already agreed. People text with both thumbs, man. I don't know. You're the only person who only texts one-handed.
Yes, but we don't all do it when explaining the word texting. We don't go, hey, I'm going to send you a text pretty soon.
Hey, Rachel, do we have more tips?
Of course we do.
I thought we were explaining things.
Razor said, I just woke up from sleeping off a migraine just in time to catch Queen Rachel's set. Then my migraine was completely gone. Then Steve did Ben's poop jokes. I'm going back to bed.
Where do you think I'm going after this?
No Substitute sent Steve $50 and said, Steve, though you don't contribute to SDSC, we still love you.
By the way, I will say that this has been the most fun internship I've ever had.
You're telling me.
Leeds, No Substitute also sent you $50 and said you deserve everything you get.
Aw, you guys are too cool.
By the way,
I'm out of my comfort zone. Thank you.
By the way, you deserve everything you get is something you can say really nice to someone or really mean to someone.
Take this fucking 50. You deserve everything you get, bitch.
Josepha and Jennifer Story also tipped Leedy and said SDSC wouldn't be the same without you. We love you.
Stop.
Ben Sewell said for Rachel, brisk, brave brigadiers brandish broad, bright blades, blunderbusses and bludgeons, balancing them badly.
Rachel can read is a tongue twister. It's the weirdest fucking thing.
Thank you so much.
How does she do that?
I'm really upset, but Tam couldn't be here today, and she said sorry she couldn't be here, but she wanted to get some memories and said Bowers' diving board flip on his birthday was great. Rachel, it's a tie between fuck you, Tam, and Tam, you bitch. No soup club for you. And Ben, it's a tie between my mug pranks and Zara's dick jewelry.
Oh yeah.
Worst moment of my life.
His face when he realized it was Steve's dick on his face was very.
Yeah, and that jewelry prank was also funny.
A couple more techniques. Ben, $2. The $2 tips take time to type terribly tonight. B Prim for some Pepto-Bismol for Chris Bowles.
I'm gonna be honest, this is not going down well. I think.
And Chili Lee Dog says they love this show.
Awesome.
Amazing. Are we caught up?
I think so. There's probably some PayPals that I missed, but yeah, I think so.
Holy shit. If we missed anybody, we're very sorry. We'll try to catch up on those on Friday. Is our next show. We have the day off tomorrow, and then we start this all over. We start the count. What's the next?
Steve should be sober Friday morning, so that'll be good. He'll be ready. Get to Friday afternoon.
Oh no. Oh God.
I think if we have a little bit of time, I think it could be fun to take some questions or comments from the.
Yeah. I know Anna Hood was messaging me, so Anna, you want to go?
Sure.
You don't have to make her leave.
Oh, Anna.
How's she gonna say the thing? If you make her leave, that doesn't make any sense. Hey, Anna.
Hello.
There have been so many moments of laughter, but the best forever after will be to know that Ben thinks his nipples are tasty. You guys keep me in stitches. I love every single one of you sons of bitches.
That is awesome. I've never been happier to be called a son of a bitch.
Also, now I will literally be able to dip my nipples in cotton candy and ice cream. So it'll increase.
You didn't do that while you were making.
And Steve's already there, so you don't have to text him. So that's nice.
He doesn't have to what?
Learn my lesson. I only make each mistake once. That's how it works.
Ben, you want to choose somebody?
Sure. I mean, I don't know who wants to say something, but
They have their hands raised.
oh, I didn't notice that part of the frame. Okay, fair enough.
Cool that you went out of the frame where the hands were up.
Yep, my mistake. Listen, I would love for Jennifer Story to say something. Jennifer.
Hello.
Hello.
This has all been amazing. Discovering all you amazing comedians and being a part of this amazing community. You have taken me away from the dark places that we could slide into. My very favorite part, though, was when Ben asked Steve if he wanted his nipples. That's just
Oh boy.
I've never seen a moment where Ben looked so sheepish and Steve looked like he was enjoying it to his very soul.
Make it clear, I was enjoying telling the story.
No. When you retell this story, make sure you explain that Steve enjoyed my nipples to his very soul.
That's the story.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Thanks, Jennifer. All right, let me pick one. Let's throw Sean Ehrlich up here.
I also want to thank you all for everything. The first episode I watched was actually the Efren Ramirez episode that Bowers was. I'm not sure why that hooked me, but it did. Thankfully, the episodes after were a little better. I actually have a question. So you said that you started this because you were afraid of having 2 weeks off. But I was wondering, once you realized it was longer than that, how long did you realistically expect this show to last? Did any of you think it would get anywhere close to 200
Not
episodes?
a chance.
You think smoke if I thought this would fucking happen? No, I honestly, the way it happened for me was because the first thing I had canceled 2 weeks of my tour, and then the next month of it was kind of suspect, and then I canceled that month shortly after. So I thought it was going to be about 6 weeks. And I remember talking to my manager about, should I cancel the next stretch? Because I had 2 weeks off after that. And so I was like, should I cancel the next stretch? And my manager said, I mean, by then this will have been going on for 2 months. It can't possibly last longer than 2 months. I'm canceling my March right now.
at least 2 months. I thought it would be around 2 months or so is what I thought it would be. Not at least, but around. And I thought the show would last that long, but I thought we'd have something really cool if it continued. But I think pretty quickly for me, and I don't want to speak for my co-host, but I think it's true. Pretty quickly, we realized that we want to keep doing this thing even whenever society comes back, because something magical happened and we created this thing that is so much fun for so many people, ourselves included, that why would we stop?
Oh yeah, I think we're absolutely going to continue doing this 4 times a year.
I mean, I will say that I did not well, no, I expect. I mean, after the first 2 weeks, I was like, this show's awesome. We're gonna do this forever. I really thought this was. I mean, as long as it'll go, as long as the fans will be there. I didn't think the money would last this long. I thought money wouldn't exist by now. Oh, I always had faith.
He's not saying he didn't think you guys would tip. He's saying that you'd have to tip in some sort of goods or services.
Yeah, I mean, the first week of the pandemic, I literally put every dollar I had into weed so I could get across the country if I had to, because I figured if money wasn't worth anything, marijuana would be, and I'd be able to.
Bowers put $8 into weed.
Also, I put all Chrissy's money. I put all Chrissy's money into weed, so we had more than that. But we did it so that we didn't have to suck dick on the way home to Indiana if we didn't have trade weed for that. So I was thinking.
I love that Bauer's plan, though, when society's crumbling, is how can I cross state lines, maybe even country lines quickly? Let me buy a bunch of drugs.
Tell me I'm wrong, Ben. Where is that plan not a bad plan?
Many authorities would see.
If I lived in California, I needed to get home to Indiana, and there was no money or gas, I think I could make it there on weed alone. That's my.
I love that your life philosophy is the old hippie hitchhiking sign: money, cash, or ass. Nobody rides for free.
That's the most real rule in the history of the world.
I've had to pee for about 25 minutes so bad, I gotta go do it. That's why I can't focus on words. So don't say anything too heartfelt when I'm gone, please.
Well, now I have.
I think this live stream's gonna last until tomorrow.
I will say. Anyway, also, I know that Sean was on screen, but Sean is also responsible for my favorite pandemic moment. My favorite moment from the show was due to Sean. Him nominating me for the Nobel Peace Prize allowed me to say to Donald Trump, from one Nobel Peace Prize nominee to another, go fuck yourself. But seriously, Sean doing that, I mean, it meant a lot to me. I know it was a joke, but it was still fun. So thank you.
You're welcome. Frankie Angles. I want to hear from Frankie Angles. Frankie, what you got?
It's not, I can't pull particular moments out. It's just the whole community that you guys created with this. Just the comedy and just something to go to 4 or 5 times, however many times a week it was. And I mean, we were trapped. And for me, like, I was trapped in my house, and you gave us something to look forward to. And just the connections that we made throughout it. It's such a blessing. And like, there's not one thing.
Well, and I want to say, we made a show. You guys built a community. Make sure you realize that the community came together because you guys are a community. Like, I like building communities. That's one of the things I do in my life, but you guys build it yourselves by talking and being friends and starting No Pants and hanging out other places and all the Facebook groups and all that stuff. So we appreciate that too, because I've said a million times on the show, without you, I mean, I've been this funny a long time. No one was listening before. So the fact that, like, I'm telling you, it's a blessing that people listen. So I appreciate and love you guys for that.
Yeah, without having an audience, we would have just been like any other comedy podcast.
I mean, without you guys, this would have lasted 6 episodes, because we'd have had viewers and been like, oh, this is dumb, and we'd have, So.
Yeah, like without you guys, 3 people wouldn't have laughed at that last joke.
I think this is enough hands up. Let's get through the hands that are up, and then, but I've got to.
Let's go to Frankie Angles real quick.
How about we go to Tesha?
Tesha.
Hi guys.
Hello,
in
Tesha.
addition to sentiments about the community and all that, this show, these people, every single one of you has gotten me out of some really dark shit. So thank you for that. But my favorite moment would have to be the very first No Pants takeover. That shit was hilarious. It was fun. And I just wish you guys didn't have it on my work days so I could do it more often. But I love you guys. Thank you. I would not be here literally without you guys.
Thanks, Tasha. We love you.
Thank you, Tasha.
What about?
I have a request. Sorry, I have a request.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to get LaBalls in here. Hey, how's it going, LaBalls? Muted. Get out of here.
Oh, that was
LaBalls, I'm very hangry right now.
By the way, I just got drug tested in Ben's bathroom. I failed. So
That wasn't a drug test, Steve.
oh shit, who was that guy?
We got one of those new Chinese anal tests.
If you had said that before that news came out, that'd be the most racist thing you've ever said.
Let's do 2 more hands.
Let's do there's 5 still up, so I think we get to all of them, and then
Oh,
we'll.
okay.
So
Yeah.
I do want to hear from LaBalls after that was a funny joke.
That's actually great because I was going to say that takes me back to like one of the first things that like happened in the show. I was like was around, so I love that moment. So thank you. I just want to like quickly say like thank
LaBalls, we can't hear you.
Man, joke always funny the second time. Oh my god.
I gotta say, I saw that happening from here. I saw Ben's hand move on the mouse. I saw the cursor go over the mute. Still funny. Still funny.
Back at LaBalls.
All right. But no, just thank you guys for everything that you guys have done to build, to help create a space for this community to happen. And you guys are amazing. My favorite memories, I will say, have got to be the room/cabin debate. Was probably one of
Glad I came out victorious on that one.
And then the other one I have to say is the who I don't even remember who it was that originally said that the fan looked like a face, but whenever that happened, the creation of Fanny became one of my favorite things about being on the show is just that random joke. So thanks.
Yeah, I think it was like when you made that joke, Ben, finally like LaBelle was like, you see it too?
Oh, I gotta say though, LaBelle's really helped bring so many memories to us as well. My favorites have to be like the early LaBelle stuff when we couldn't hear him well and he wasn't sure. Really, the golden years with LaBelle.
But I do have to say that LaBelle takes a joke better than anybody on this show.
He takes a joke better than he takes a fan dildo, and that's how.
Oh, Ashley, you want to do this?
Got 3 power speed.
Hey guys, just really wanted to say thank you because the show definitely, like, it's the same thing as everybody else, just getting me through a lot of the craziest and scariest shit in my life. Because I had just opened my business. I know I've told you, but right before the pandemic started, and to open a business and have it shut down for 3 months was terrifying. But the best memories were honestly, for me, it's a tie between 2, and one is the entire Chris Titus Hot Dog Bowers episode because it went off the rails from Ben saying it's FOMO in your crap and just cutting off before he went in a bad direction.
Hey, we got someone's kid on the mic.
I think I got it.
And Steve, when you heckled over Ben saying thank you for your service to Fleischer, which that was also such like a special memory for him that he loved and laughed at all the time, and it meant so much to him. And that moment, it was captured in his heart for sure.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley.
Marissa.
Hi.
Yeah, so congratulations on 200 episodes.
Thank you.
I want to say a big thank you because I think I feel part of the family in a way. Because when I first was on here, I was so nervous. I mean, I still am. My hands are literally shaking right now. And it is, no, seriously it is.
My hands are shaking too, but it's because of the drugs.
We all know that. We all know that. But yeah, I just want to thank you all for great comedy. There's so much moments, but I can't really pick one. But I think today will probably be one of my favorites because everyone's out of their own comfort zone, and it's good to see you out of your comfort zone doing different things. So yeah, a big thank you, and yeah.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Marissa, and also thank you for dressing up for this occasion. You're always so fashion forward. You look like you're going to a formal ball in outer space. It's beautiful.
Reminds me of a young hot me. All right, let's get to Thomas, and then we'll have Bunster bring us home, and then we'll get rolling. Thomas.
Bunster.
Oh, Bunster. I thought you said, who's Buster?
He goes, who's Buster?
Thomas and Buster's going to take us home with our classic Buster clothes, as we always do at the end of our famous SDSC episodes. Buster, take it blue, baby boy. What show have I been on?
All right, well, Thomas is going to say something.
Thomas is going to say something
Oh,
first.
that's so good. I just wanted to say, thanks to you guys, and actually especially thanks to Leedy. Leedy was the one who recommended I come to these. And I started out my 2021 on not a very good footnote. I was diagnosed with cancer. And just a lot of times, especially with everything going on, you just kind of forget to laugh sometimes and forget to enjoy life a little bit. And so just, thank you to you people, and actually especially thank you to Leedy for just kind of fun stuff and reminding people to laugh every once in a while, especially when things aren't looking the happiest.
Well,
I'm
Thomas,
happy you're here.
Thomas, that means the world, and thank you for saying that. And also, might I recommend medicinal marijuana?
You guys converted him.
Also, if I can just say seriously, Thomas, too, it's not just important to remember to laugh, and we can so often forget it in modern life or life in general, but also it truly creates the chemicals in your body that are healing chemicals. When you laugh, it creates the positive chemicals that just come through your body and make you feel good everywhere. So to whatever degree that may help, we hope that it does, and keep laughing. And thank you for being part of this community, man.
Ben,
welcome to the cult.
We're still not going to call you doctor, Ben. No matter.
All right. You know what? I think our first tip was from Z Bunsters.
Buns.
The first couple weeks was Bunster and Bunster. So we appreciate you being here for day 1, hour 1, minute 1, Dana. So bring us home here.
Oh, no pressure.
Can you do a stand-up set while you're at it?
Yeah, absolutely. I just, I practice this. When Steve sent that note saying we're gonna be here, the world had stopped, and I was going, what the hell is going on? And all of a sudden, Steve and these other nutty people showed up on my screen. And it saved me. I was already incredibly ill, and some of you knew this. And I didn't even know what was going on. I've joked about losing a tooth and stuff like that in my 2 Truths and a Lie. And that was true. I lost a tooth. I lost several teeth because I was ill. But you people, all of you, Steve and Ben and Bowers and Rachel and Taylord and everybody in the No Pants. I know I'm a little more quiet about being in the groups than most people, but you guys have saved my life. And I think that's something that can be said for all of us. one of my favorite moment, of course, is when you guys started the show. Another favorite moment is when Bowers said, "Embrace the suck." I love that fucking moment because it was so early on. But god damn it, you were right.
I appreciate that.
All those other moments I love. Thank you to Ben for all my string cheese goofy props, and to Tam and to everybody else who joined later on. All the folks who I didn't know who were their first timers, like Hannah, and gosh damn it, I forget everybody else, but thank you all. Thank you everybody who joined, and thank you for being such a great family. I really love you guys, and Rachel, that was a hell of a set. Ben, you didn't suck.
Bunst, your support of the show has been so important and so appreciated. Also, after seeing all those videos from the comedians, thank you for mentioning me by name. It's been a hard episode, I'll be honest. It's been a really tough episode.
And I learned to not let Steve's words speak for me when I ran for president. So let me just say how you are so important to our show and to us, and you literally made us feel like there was a way that we could do something on our own that could actually move us forward in our lives, and it really helped us feel like this had legs, because we needed to be able to have a livelihood too, and you really helped kickstart that for us in a major way. It means so much to us, and thank you so much, and you are a big part of what kicked this thing into high gear. Thank you for everything, and for that salmon.
That was some good salmon. I wasn't even high yet. That was some really good salmon.
All right, Rach, how much stuff we got to catch up on?
A few things. So Eliza Baker sent $60, 10 for each of the quarantine, 20 bucks for Leedy. Leedy Doodle Time is always my favorite. Also, Ben, the Elvis's final resting place joke killed me. We had
Killed him
Cassie that this show will always hold a special place on my heart. Jarrett pronouncing my name correctly is the high on my list, but seeing family perform is always awesome.
Nice.
I pronounce her
I had to text Jared about that and explain a lot of stuff before that happened.
We also had to tell him he was working that day. So.
Cassie also said, shit, I won't be here Friday or Saturday for the live stream, so only the first part of my my last tip matters. Love you all. Razor said, can I hear Ben say this out loud just once? Hello and welcome to Idiot Test SDSC Week.
Hello and welcome to Idiot Test SDSC Week. Bowers starts now.
And then Mrs. E.F. Williams, much love to the whole SDSC family. Thank you for so many great laughs.
Very cool.
Are we caught up?
Wow. What a show.
Shit,
2
I can't
hours and
wait
27 minutes, our longest show ever. Audience, thank you so much for being here. We love you so much. We will see you for the next 200 episodes. What's funny is we did a 50th show because we thought we might not get past that, and now we're at 200, and I don't see us being less than 300 or 400. I think it's going to go. So appreciate you guys being here. We love you. We will see you on Friday. Rach, anything you want to say before you get out of here?
I guess the first video front row. It was been like, I think this was the largest front row we've ever had, right?
Easily.
And we opened it up more front row tickets. So I know that we ran out initially, but then we did allow for more. I just want to say I never could have imagined this was a thing. I'm just going through the videos right now. Cannabis Jones with that weird fucking face. Like, can you walk my face? Yeah, it was you.
I thought that was Bowers.
No.
That's what's inside Bowers' head.
Yeah, thank you all so much. Like the fact that we're doing this almost a year in now. And I don't even think I was on the first episode. I think I joined like 2 or 3 episodes in. It has just been a ride. The fact that I did stand-up comedy today, I just thank you all for being so supportive. I was so nervous and out of my comfort zone, and you guys are just the best fucking people. And like the crews that you've created, the little groups, so many personalities. Like I'm so grateful for all of you, and thank you for like being a part of my life and letting me do something that has been the most fun thing that I've ever done. And yeah, that's it. I just appreciate all of you. And the hosts, god damn, man. Like as much as I fucking like we argue and bicker sometimes, like watching some of the clips back is just it's a highlight. And I love all of you. And I'm gonna miss you, Steve, when you go to Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, whatever, same thing, right? Pennsylvania, Steel potato.
Mustache
Little
says,
different.
The mustache says Philadelphia for sure.
I gotta go to Philadelphia. If I'm a cop in Philadelphia, I'm not that violent. By the way, Rachel, you really did kill it today. But if you start telling people you're a comic, so help me God, I'm
not ever.
Stand-up comedy sometimes. Yeah, you know I do.
Well, I just wanted. On that note, though, you know, Bowers and Steve and I have been doing stand-up for a collectively over 50 years, and I don't know if you just saw this notification came into my phone. Rachel's just been offered a Netflix special.
God damn it!
And I do want to say thank you to Bowers because he did help me a bit. You guys didn't know this, but he did help me a bit with the material. I got to run some stuff by him and get some, because otherwise, like, it would have been a real shit show. Like Ben, yours was fine, but you know, it would have been horrible. So I love you guys, and I'll see you on Friday.
Well, the queen.
And guys, I think what we got to realize right now is this: if we could make it through this, we can make it through anything. And that's the thing. I think the thing that's cool about life is just attack it positively, man, and it we'll figure it out. You know, I mean, like if I'd have told anybody 9 months ago that all this was going to happen, we thought, oh, that's the worst thing ever. And it's been bad here and there, but it's also been great. It's also been awesome things and awesome opportunities and different ways to go about life in the world. And I think we're going to come out of this better than we started. So I appreciate you guys. And without you guys, none of this would happen. And we love all of you. And I can't wait for 200 more.
Well, after this, I guess I'm gonna head home. We got to be with the mustache. We got to be careful not to drive too close to any schools. But I was definitely like knowing this was gonna happen. I was like, you know, Ben's 5 minutes from where I was staying, and so I was like, oh, I could just drive over. And then I'm like, wait, I might be high on the way home. Maybe Ben should drive me. And I'm like, wait, he'll be high. And then I'm like, maybe I could just get an Uber. I'm like, they'll definitely be high. So I will say that, you know, I mean, I've thanked you a ton on the show, but the thing that is the most transformative for me, aside from the fact that now I've done drugs, which is weird, but I'm a junkie. What happened to me? What did I become? No, it is that, and Bowers knows this. You know, Bowers is probably, you know, all three of these folks are people who were very important to me before this started. Good time to mess with the camera, Ben. All three of these folks were very important to me before this started. You know, I probably spent the most time with Bowers. He could attest to this, that I have a reputation in the comedy community for being very much all business and just never showing any personal side at all.
Even though his Christmas email says different.
Yeah. I have a huge silly side to me, and I never showed it to anyone who wasn't very, very close to me. And the fact that I've been able to do that publicly for the first time in my career means the world to me. And so, you know, thank you for just letting me be who I actually am. Just wanted to say that. Thanks. And Ben, close it out.
Wow. I didn't know he was going to walk off. Now I'm, you know, it's very sweet and I'm off center, but it's cool.
Fuck with the camera now.
I didn't want to cut off mid your nice thing you were saying. You know, I just want to wrap this thing up by saying, like, from the bottom of my heart, it hasn't been that great.